Hello. Hey, Brett. Yeah, Ives. Been a while. Hello, hello. We do the like a cheer. Pinoy Ahoy! Pinoy Ahoy is in the house. Hello, hello, welcome. Big TikTok. Work, work, work. Hey, Jack. Jack is in the house. Hello, hello. Sean Williams. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Don't work too hard, Ives. It's Ivy. Hello. All hope everyone is doing well tonight from Ivy's World. Thank you for coming. Thank you for stopping by. How how's everyone tonight? Happy Thursday. It was raining this morning. Raining on the way to work and raining on my way home. So we just have I am good and well. Hope you too. It's Ivy from Sean Williams. Let me share it. How's the vacation, Pinoy Ahoy? It's been what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks already in the Philippines, right? Oh, someone in the back. Brett. Thank you, Brett.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
brother.
Yep,
Hello.
always.
Thank you for
You-
coming up. How,
You're
how are
welcome.
you today?
I'm doing okay. I actually did some stuff today.
Yeah.
Instead of YouTube, I had to go get a. It was a lot of money, but I had to go get a brand new tail light for my car because I backed it into a tree on my brother's driveway. I had to get a new tail light for my car. I just opened the box for it to see what it looked like. I've had it for like a few hours, but I would be putting it in, but it's raining outside.
Do you bring it to the car place to fix or a brand new
No,
one?
I just do it myself.
Oh, that's good that you know how to fix it.
Not that hard. I think it's three screws and the wiring harness, and then you got to take the light bulbs out of the old one and put it in the new one. That's it.
Oh, yeah, a light bulb is okay. I
The
usually get it in
light
the.
bulbs just twist like a tiny bit. You twist them like, I don't know, not very much. You just twist them. The light bulbs, they just go, you just press them in and you just twist and they pop out.
Yeah.
And
Mondo,
then
Hello, hello.
Hi,
Fresh
Mando.
Start Canada. Hi, my friend. Canada is in the house. Hello,
See.
Fresh Start Ontario, Canada. Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Knife and take it out of the box. I should show you what it looks like on stream. So you want to see what
Let me
tail
see.
light looks like for a
How much
Honda.
is how much you pay for your bulb?
My bulbs, I don't pay. I didn't pay anything. I'm taking the old ones out of the old headlight that they still work. Out of the old tail light, they still work. So I'm taking them out.
That's
But
good.
the tail light was
$50.
like $250 or something. I don't know.
I
I got the receipt emailed to me.
Well, that's a lot of money for $15.
Yeah, but it's a genuine Hyundai Park. I could have got a one off Amazon for like $85, but it's not the genuine Hyundai part. It would have fit and everything, and it fit in the same spot and everything, but the appearance of it would look a little different. So that's why I wanted the one that matches totally. But I'll get my knife out and show you. Using a Leatherman tool. It was given to me. I can get the right knife. Where's in this one? Here it is. And there's plastic wrap around the light. It's in the box. I'll show you.
Are you in the garage?
I got the light bulbs in it. Awesome.
You sound like you're holding water.
Already got the light bulbs in it. Light bulbs in it. But I'll show you. I want to see what a tail light for a 2017 driver's side 2017 Hyundai Accent looks like. I want to see one right there. Not kidding.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool. It looks nice and
man. It's just one hook here, one there, one here, and you just press fit the other ones in there. The other ones are holding in right there. You just press fit them in, and then you just unhook the wiring harness, and then that's it. You just put it back in. You open up the hatch because the hatch closes like around this part. The hatch, the back closes around here. But this is the driver's side rear tail light. So that's the back of it, and there's the wiring harness.
Oh, that's a big piece. I thought you could just take it off.
Yeah, take it off, put the new one in. You just unhook the wiring harness, and then like this screw, this part, that screw, and then just press it out. Just pull it out of the little like rubber or whatever it is in there, like, and then that's it. Yep, not hard to do.
That's like a 2017 Hyundai Accent.
Yep, rear tail light. Yep, rear driver's side.
FGC MK, hello, welcome. Thank you for coming. Let me give you
Car Pros Renton Hyundai is what the place is called where I bought this part. Put it back in the box.
I have actually my car was a Hyundai Accent 2015.
Yeah.
Laura is in the house. Hello. Welcome, Cici Love. Thank you for coming.
Hi, Love Deborah. Hi, Viking. Hi, Chris. Hi, Jack.
Deborah, hello from Pinoy Ahoy. Thank you so much for the like. Mondoy TV, hello, brother from Pinoy Ahoy. Hello, hey everyone from Viking Gaming FG.
Hi, Viking.
Hey, hi, Brett from I'm Just a Guitarist. Hello, Jack. You want to come up?
I think, I was looking at it and I go, the headlights, the light bulbs already in it. I don't think you can get them out. So I don't think the outside cover of that tail light comes off. So they have to be permanently in there.
How long it would take you to do that?
20 minutes, probably half hour. Yeah, not all long. I've done work on car before.
Pinoy Ahoy is saying, Brett, you should have a little passion to say hi to Deborah.
Well, it only matters how I say hi to her.
Pinoy Ahoy is a t-shirt, huh? What happened? Did you get something? What you learn something in the Philippines? Almost a month already? 5? February 25, and now it's 18, 19, 20, 21, 24, 25. 7 more days and you're a month already?
Or 5 more days. I think it is 5
Hello,
more,
Jack.
6 more.
Hello, hello. Can you
Hello,
make
welcome, welcome. Thank
widescreen? Widescreen? Widescreen, darling. What, not hard, widescreen. I look too big.
Oh,
No. Make us widescreen. No, widescreen. Brett, you want to explain it to her?
Click on the thing that's right
Ask Brett.
below your picture, and it says widescreen. It has like head, like a upper part of a body, and it has like the boxes going horizontal. I don't know how to explain it anymore.
I don't know how
Or it
to.
makes you widescreen.
Okay. I don't know how to do that in the phone because I'm using the phone layout. Okay, let me try that. Is that better?
Phone. On the phone. I don't know how to do it on the phone. Hey!
Here we go.
Is that better? Is that what you mean?
Now I'm bigger than both of you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brett. Sometimes
You're
it takes me a little while to get it. It took me 3 times to get my driver's license.
Mhm.
The instructor asked me to turn right. I turned left.
What the heck?
Yeah.
How you going, Brett?
Doing okay.
All right?
Mhm.
So how are you, Jack?
Yeah, not too bad. Thank you very much. How you going over there?
Good. I saw one of your latest guitar talent. You did it.
With or without you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've played that over the years so many times. Just ridiculous how many times I covered that song. But I just thought I'd play my favourite part of it. So yeah.
Very nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're really good at it.
You gotta try to get the sound. If you don't get the sound, especially songs like that, it gets a bit too technical and that. Like you see what I used, it's just a bit too technical. But
Have you done hey John Baker is in the house. Hello. Hi,
well
Dawn.
done.
Hi, Brett. Hi, Jack from John Baker.
G'day, John. How you doing, mate? That's Mr. Balut, isn't it?
Pinoy, come on up. Balut. John can eat the balut.
Yeah. Didn't he change his name one day to John Baker Balut?
Yeah, he was Balut John Baker. Yeah. Well, he's changed his name probably about 40 or 50 times. One stretch for like months. Every other stream I'd see him at, he'd be like a different name. I'm like, one time I didn't even know it was him until he told me it was like an hour into a stream. I'm like, that's you, John? I thought it was someone new. Until he said he's from North Dakota, Fargo, North Dakota. I go, oh, kind of got the clue that it was him.
Balut John Baker.
Fargo,
Balut John Baker.
Yeah. And he really eats balut. He loves it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I've seen him eat it on the
John Balut Baker.
I have no problem eating balut.
If you call it chicken abortion,
how could you
duck abortion,
Marty? Seriously, come on, darling. How could you eat that thing? Come on.
Yeah, but if you call it duck abortion, no one would eat it.
No, I'll eat it.
American food. I'm eating chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Chicken nugget?
Yeah. Chicken nuggets. My husband made in air fryer.
Air fryer.
The lazy way.
Well, that's actually the healthier way.
Yeah, there's no fat. But what's in that chicken nugget, you don't want to know.
Well, it don't matter. I know what's in the chicken nugget. I still eat them.
Yeah,
I still eat them.
Everyone's going to eat them still. But what's in them is just...
it's like
it's
grinded
up
in a hot dog. When you know what's in it, I go, I still eat hot dogs once in a while.
Hot dogs, yeah.
I mean, if people eat worse stuff and they're saying...
If you call it Brett, no one would eat it either. I'm not understanding what that means, but anyway.
No, but if you call it chicken or duck abortion, no one would eat it.
Yeah, probably.
Because that's what it is. It's an aborted baby duck.
If you called it bread, no one would eat it either.
Yeah.
From Pinoy
Didn't
OS.
Pinoy Ahoy do a challenge recently or something?
Yeah.
Who won? Did he win? Did he win the
No,
cash?
he was supposed to get $300, but I don't know if he ever got the 300 yet.
Who was supposed to give him $300?
Mr. King of Hearts.
Did you get the cash, Pinoy? What'd you do? What happened, mate? You win?
I talked to him a couple of days ago about it, and he still didn't have it. But
Balot is from duck egg here in Philippines.
From the ducks? Wow.
Yeah.
Once you eat it, you'd be cracking all day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
watching YouTube Hunter. He eats wolves after he... What?
Hmm.
He eats wolves. Or wolves, it should be, not wolves. Wolves.
Well, maybe he was like...
raw meat?
How could you eat wolves, man?
Oh.
Some people may have to if you haven't lived up in the woods. Like a mountain man.
After he shoots them, I think he's meant.
Mm-hmm. Well, I would eat almost anything if I had to survive.
Oh,
it depends, but it depends if he's surviving or he's just doing it.
Yeah.
He's just probably doing it just to get a view.
Yeah, that's what I think.
But see, there's some people. There's a guy and a wife that lives in Washington. They're on a show on TV. They live up in northeast Washington. They live in like a little tree house, and they have to shoot their stuff, and they have to grow their own crop.
Mm-hmm.
I did speak to King of Hut, and he has starting paying the people I donated to money. To hats off to him. Yeah, he seems to give a lot of super chats to that bloke.
Yeah, he does, but it's almost a lot of them are women.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Of course, a lot of them are women.
I mean, he tells them, "I'm gonna donate $50 right now," and he does it, but he has to shout it out before.
I've seen him give 100 here and there.
Yeah.
I think to Song for Anna he gives quite a bit.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice you share it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've kind of stopped doing super chats.
I did that too.
I stopped.
On my birthday, somebody donated for me. Donated it to one of my friends. I just do it in super chat. It's nice. It's nice to have like that sometimes.
I donate most of my money back I get from people super chatting me back too. People.
Yeah, if you make money on YouTube, you can afford to do it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I wanna do that when I go home. I wanna because I came from a very subordinate area, like literally. Believe it or not, I grew up in a house where no bathroom and no kitchen in the house. We have to walk like 50 feet away. And also some of the in our, I don't know now because it's been almost 5 years, but there's still some people in our farm that when we go walk to our farm, we pass some houses that made of cartoons.
What?
Yeah. There are houses made of cartoons. Like that, like the walls are cartoons, and then the roof are made of like dried leaves, like we call it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've seen
those. She's saying cartons.
Yeah. Hey, Judy is in the house. Judy Fisher, hello.
Hi, says Yenny.
Yenny is in the house. Hello, Yenny. The Hagdan is there. If you want to come up, you want to come chat. Wait, let me pin it. Let me see. Well, we'll warm up a little bit, and I have some new how do you call this? New account. I can connect to anyone later, like in a few minutes. I have a new lady, Marty.
Hi, Judy. How you doing, darling? Good to see you.
How are you, Judy? Shared you out, madam. Thank you, Yenny. Thank you for sharing the live stream.
Is that still live?
No.
No.
She's stopped, is she?
Yeah.
Madam, can I drop my premiere thing? Hey, Yenny, there's a song that I uploaded 3 days ago. Go have a look at it. You'll like it.
You crunchy. Oh, blame it to the weather. What happened? Jody said it's cranky.
Cranky. Wow.
Bisaya Taday, hello. Hello, Dai. Thank you for coming.
Bisaya Tai. I'm not going to butcher names, man.
It's Messiah. Yeah.
All right.
Bisaya
I'll just call it Bisaya.
There's actually a meaning for Bisaya. Bisaya means it's one of the dialect in.
Ah, I see.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
she's a
that's just called
Bisaya.
Yeah. Okay.
Bisaya Taday, hello from Pinoy Ahoy.
Messiah is what they speak in Cebu.
John Baker says,
My
my
wife.
wife from the province in the mountain. She grew up with no electricity or running water. She seen TV the first time in college. She graduated college at 21 years old.
Wow.
Mhm.
And so I grew up pretty much like her. We don't have water. We have to walk like 30 minutes away to get our drinking water.
Judy, you're Italian. Really?
I'm a cranky Italian. Oh boy.
Wow, I didn't know. Come sta?
Cranky Italian is like that, right? When they get
Ciao
cranky.
bella. I'll speak Italian to her. Ciao bella.
I got little out of YT world recently, just so busy. Besides,
I didn't know she was Italian.
yeah, my mother-in-law is.
YouTube world listener, just so busy. Everyone gets busy, Bezay. Everyone gets busy.
Mhm.
I worked 12 hours today, and yesterday I'm back to like long shift, but tomorrow I'll be working 10 hours.
Wow.
She's like short is 10 hours for her.
Bang.
10 hours is my short shift.
Hi, Bezay.
Yesterday I
How you
worked
doing, darling?
16 hours when she does long shifts.
I commented on a couple of her videos recently, I think, Bezay. I have to put a container in my shoulder to whatever that means at the end.
Oh no, like I don't have a big gallon here. Usually we go walk to like maybe 5 to 10 miles away to get our drinking water. So
Yeah, I saw that on Vicky. Vicky one day was at her mum's house, and the house was like a shack.
let me do a
I
demonstration.
walked down to the friggin' to get water.
Put on your head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So just pretend
unbelievable.
this is like a gallon of water. What you mean? What Yenny Moja was saying is like she's putting it here and carry it like this.
What?
That's
Yeah.
either women in Africa put it on top of their heads.
Yeah, they walk. Yeah, they balance it like it's nothing's happened, mate.
Yeah. Up to a little spring, and then they have to. A
Hello,
lot of
darling, how you
them, they
doing?
get sent test kits for the water. They like purify it or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So much at a time. It's like a little tube, and then
There's
they
a premiere also of Yenny. What time is your premiere, Yenny? We pin it. Wait, oh, I can't pin it. Let me just.
Thanks, RC's talk's coming up too, so I'll be here for.
Pinoy Ahoy, cancel the new Yenny. In 45 minutes. Okay, we'll do the reminder one. So Yenny has a Baguio trip. Oh, that's nice. This looks good. Baguio trip. Okay. Let me put my reminder on here. In 45 minutes.
Ahoy, Po Ing.
Okay, so let me do pin her. I will be back in January. What happened to Ahoy? Yeah, what happened? Pinoy Ahoy canceled our meeting. Probably for the better.
Mhm.
Things are going backwards here fast. Pinoy Ahoy is, yeah, when you're in vacation, the days goes fast. Good things are worth waiting for. Yes. January, you think January 2022? Pinoy Ahoy, you're going back to Philippines January
Next year.
next year to
Mhm.
the message.
I mean, he was saying he probably spent. We're staying in the hotel and all the food and all that. I think he was saying he probably spent like $10,000 on the trip.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Easy.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. That's why when I go to the Philippines, it would cost me probably at least $3,000 to go there for like 3 weeks if I stay in like a cheaper hotel.
Oh, I won't be going nowhere, mate. I'm not going to the Philippines. We can't go anywhere anyway.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to be going anytime soon. I know, like this quarantine crap.
No, that's not going to happen because you're going to have to get the jab to travel. That's what they're doing here, mate. You don't take the jab, you don't get out of the country. Simple as that.
Yeah.
I could not get a hotel in Manila that would let me have guests, so I had a small amount of time at the Mall of Asia from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m.
Yeah. So I guess they miss out each other because I guess it's because of the pandemic. You can't go anywhere more than, especially in the hotel. They limit people coming in and out. I guess because Hi to hey, hello. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Jonaline Maglasang, shout out to Pinoy Ahoy. Kumusta langga from Ato Bisaya Taday. Shout out from Jonaline. Jando, I don't know about that.
I know what he said. I'm deleting that message. If Jack read it, he would know what it means.
What is it?
The message I just deleted. You don't really want to read it. John Doe came in and said something kind of gross.
I didn't see it. Nothing came up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it was hidden by Brett.
I don't see anything hidden.
No,
Yeah.
I said 10K. I said 10. 10K. He
if
said
you
more like
know-
15. He
Thumbs
said
up.
he's there for a month. 15K.
Thank you, Pinoy Ahoy. Thank
Hi,
you.
Lonnie. Hi,
Thank you for
Charisse.
Now hello everyone from Lonely Songs and other things. Jonaline Maglasang, hello. You know what? Let me drop Brett's channel and Jack because we have.
No, I don't need to be promoted, darling. Thanks.
Yeah, but I have good people here. I don't think she's.
No, darling. I don't do self-promoting, and it's nice of you to do, but I don't really. I'm happy the way I am. Thank you.
But I like them.
Yeah, I know, darling. But
Friends.
yeah, I know, darling. But I just don't. I'm not really worried about that. you know.
Okay.
Thank you. I think
Yeah,
Brett feels the same way.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll ask him.
I
Tell
mean,
you.
I can't force him to not do it. I mean,
Yeah, I know, but I just don't. I just don't want to be promoted and stuff. It's nice of them to do it, but I just don't. I'm not looking for watch hours and thousands of subscribers, and I'm just happy the way I am. I do what I gotta do.
I like them to know that you have a good talent about guitar.
Thank you very much. Thanks for that. Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
Follow for Eddie Munster. He is making.
yeah,
Eddie Munster. Isn't that the Eddie Munster was from that? What show was that?
Oh,
Wasn't
The
that the Adams?
Munsters.
Is it the Munsters? Huh?
Monsters. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's that the guy. Well, if I'm thinking of cars, is the guy that George Barris made the Munster Mobile and a bunch of other television cars, like the Batmobile and the monkey
Yeah.
car from the Monkeys
Yeah.
television show. And he made some other ones too that weren't on the show, like some weird looking like cars.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They went for. I've seen one of them. One of them went for like. I was watching one of the Barrett Jacksons one year, and one of his cars went for like a lot of money because it was of course, it's a one-off.
Yeah. You just had to, didn't you, Marty? You just had to, didn't you, darling?
Is that Big Kevin? Yeah.
I don't think
just,
Jonaline Maglasang, Charis B, and Mondoy TV are Team Bungis. Guys, connect to our friend Jack here. Just
I
against
knew you were going to do it. No matter what, you were going to do it, weren't you? Yeah, I know. Thanks.
Well, wow, the Hapsters is in the house. BG here, love ya, mega love, shout out. Thank you, the Hapsters.
Ah, the boss. The big boss is here.
Yeah.
Aloha.
The boss. Boss.
The boss.
The boss, man.
The boss is in the house.
That's right.
I can't find the other.
Okay.
I went out to get a coffee, and I was gonna come up to her panel, but obviously she stopped the stream.
She was like almost, was she over 4 hours, 4 hours and 9 minutes?
Yeah, well, I hadn't been up for that long, so I was going to come up to the stream, but I went to get a coffee and stuff. But
Yeah,
next time, I was in a panel yesterday. I was in a panel yesterday afternoon. I was in a panel. Had a bit of a laugh. There's too many streams to keep up with, man.
I can't find your new channel, Brett.
Oh, just Brett Glazer with a 2 on the end of the Glazer.
I could put. You want me to put it in the chat? I'll put it in the chat because I've got him. I'm subscribed to his channel. Hang on, wait.
I found it.
You found it?
Yes.
It's probably more easier to find that channel than his normal channel because he's got a 2 at the end of it.
It's not easy to find it when you're under 100.
But it's actually easier to find my second channel than it's my first. But what I'm just
because you've got 2 on the end. That's why.
Yeah, but it also pops up if you put my other channel in. It pops up if you put my second channel. It pops up my main channel with it too.
Nice, boss. All good. I'll pass by again so you can sing an arc for me.
Okay, guys, connect with Brett, the second channel in here, and then I'm gonna put the see.
My first channel I did upload in the last over not even a week. Well, it was like 5 days apart. I think I uploaded two short videos. Try to keep my channel active at least until I get back to streaming on my main channel.
Yeah, well, as long as you can still stream.
No, I mean to keep my main channel active because it could go like in the red.
Just upload a video here and there, whatever.
So I did, yeah. It was like shorts.
Yeah, I know you did shorts, but make it longer. Put something longer.
I can't, yeah. I don't know, not that interesting.
You can't go over 15 minutes, I know that.
Judy.
I sent him King of Hearts. He wasn't happy. I don't know what's going on there. I've got no idea, but anyway. Yeah, Judy. Yeah, Judy.
Okay, my hubby needs attention now.
Kikatsovoy.
Thank you, Pinoy Ahoy. See, I got my musketeers here. Don't play with it, right? Let's see. Guys, connect. I'm just trying to, I'm a little slow, so bear with me. I'm just sharing. Jonalyn Maglan. Jonalyn Maglan is a Game 32 channel.
Bye, Habsters.
Bye, boss.
Bye, boss.
I call her the boss. I nicknamed her the boss.
Yes, absolutely. She's the boss. Yeah, I agree.
She likes the authority, you see.
Okay, no, I cannot find. Let me see.
She says BG2 beside today.
Yeah, beside today is BC2.
Don't mess with the. What is that? A bum?
Spanner?
A wrench. It's hard to. Yeah, it's a wrench. It shows up way better on YouTube. It's a wrench. Look at it. The emojis show up kind of crappy and undetailed on StreamYard.
Looks like a spanner, double-ended spanner.
Yeah, it's a double-ended like wrench.
I didn't know she was Italian. I didn't know that she was Italian. Yeah, she's Italian. Well, Italian origin.
Yes. My how do you call this? My mother-in-law is 100% Italian.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
From Calabria.
Calabria.
Manja.
That's where the best salami comes from. There.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
been there?
No. What did you think I was, Jack? Well, fish is not Italian, darling. I know that's probably your husband's name. But I never knew you were Italian. Looking at your thumbnail, yeah, you look kind of Italian, but I never knew. You live in the States, don't you? Doesn't she live in the States? Yeah.
Judy?
Yeah. I never knew
No.
Judy, sorry.
She doesn't ever tell anybody. No, I don't think nobody
She
knows.
doesn't tell anybody.
No.
I don't know.
I've never heard her say it.
No,
I've been on
never
like
seen it.
probably 100 chats with her over like 5 months or something.
I don't count how many chats, Brett, but I don't know anything. Calabrians are stubborn. I am one. There you go. Watch
So
out.
you're from Calabria too? Maybe you know each other. Rosso Mano. They're well known in Calabria as I think her grandfather is a tailor. So
Oh, they're famous tailors. They're like tailor clothes. Yeah.
the person that used the machine to make clothes.
Mhm.
Did I say it right? Sometimes I mess up with my accent. It's a tailor, right?
I'm going to have to step down because I've got another live stream I have to go to.
You know what you're talking about? He's live right now.
Is he live, is he?
I think so. The one you're talking about.
Well, he usually goes another 3 minutes for me, but
The one I saw was RC Talk Live.
is he live already? Jeez.
I think he's been live for like 45 minutes or something.
So why
I
did
didn't
he go
stop by
early?
yet.
I never got the notification because he sends me
I didn't see when he
emails.
went live.
He usually
I'm
sends me emails.
Italian. My grandparents came
You can
to the
find it
immigrant from Italy.
55 minutes ago.
I never got an email from him.
What's your favorite monster truck? That's cool.
Oh God, here we go. What's your favorite one? Oh yeah, he sent it to me, but I never got the.
What's your favorite monster truck? Well,
God, there's so many, man.
yeah, I
A
don't
lot
know.
will probably say, I don't know what.
The one I've owned.
Well, Clodbuster, you can count that as a monster truck.
Clodbuster, yeah, well, because
Yeah,
there's so many
yeah,
topics you
better.
can get from those things.
Yeah, of course.
And they're fun to play with.
How many people's on the panel?
I don't know. I didn't go there.
I'm just sick and tired of Brad and that other bloke, man. That other Aussie bloke. They're just complete clowns, mate. Anyway, I'm going to step down. Marty, thanks for having me on your panel.
He has one of those Kyosho ones on there, like
you,
you
Jack.
got. Someone
Thanks
does.
very much, darling.
RC Bash Your Buy or whatever his name is.
Oh, Basher Boy, yeah. No,
Yeah, it
thanks
has-
very much, darling.
Has one of those what do they call those Kyosho ones with the solid axles and the what do they call it, the side plate frame?
Oh,
You know, it's like the one you had. It's like the one you had. The one with the paddles on it. It's the same thing. But
the Kyosho Fox. Yeah, he's got one.
yeah,
of those.
it looks like a fox, but it's the
Yeah, he's got one.
yeah, I think it's the fox. Yeah, it's the fox.
Yeah.
There's so many.
Oh,
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 people on his panel. Oof,
9?
9. Yeah, there are 3 rows of 3 people.
Oh, God. I'll have a look.
Someone I've
Anyway.
never even seen before, like Magnified RC,
Oh, yeah, that's that Aussie guy, man. He's a freaking idiot.
Lyle, Tony says CC or something.
Yeah,
CC.
that's my mate. That's my mate,
Oh.
CCXRC.
The one guy that
All
was on
right,
your
I'll
channel.
see you later, yeah?
Yeah, bye.
Time to stir up that panel. I'll see you
Yeah.
later.
Thank
My
you,
favorite
Jack.
monster truck, probably the
No, it's done.
Clodbuster. Or the Tamiya Super Blackfoot. I had a lot of fun with that one when I was a kid, jumping it over and over and over again for hours one day. Just kept charging the battery. And I ran it like 3 or 4 times that day. I remember. I'm up here with just Marty. That's all good, though. I enjoy you. You want to be my friend if I didn't enjoy hanging out with you. It's like you choose your friend, you don't choose your family. So you should enjoy your friends you have, unless they're being jerks to you. But Marty's really nice, so no.
Oh, Jody said
Marty's really
everyone
sweet.
has a dark hair and brown eyes. and my husband is blonde hair with blue eyes.
Oh, so your son has dark hair then, right? I can remember he has dark hair, right? I've seen him once on camera.
Oh, that was Jody. My son looks just like more like me.
Oh, yeah, he looks like a male version of you, but
Yeah.
like taller.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks God.
I have bluish green eyes and
Yeah,
brown
he's
hair now, but it's starting to go gray. Been going gray for like 5 years, but when I was younger, as you can see in that picture, I had pretty blonde hair, and then it started to change when I got to like probably 12 or 13 when it started going darker. My brother's hair was even a few shades blonder than that when he was a kid, and his hair is still almost that, like in my picture. His hair is dirty blonde still, like dirty blonde. And his hair is pretty long. His hair is like longer than mine, probably like an inch longer than mine. He kind of looks like a surfer, like a skater, how he has his hair.
Yeah. Your mother has a beautiful blonde hair too. Does she has blue eyes?
My mom?
Yeah.
I think so. I don't really pay attention to her eyes that often. I don't.
My husband has hazel eyes. It's like sometimes green and sometimes blue.
Oh, I know some people's eyes. You're saying so his eyes like change. I know some people like that. They can change like a few different colors, and the when the mood they're in.
Yeah. If he wears blue, it looks like blue. He wears green, it looks like green.
You know what? Cool eyes. David Bowie had two different colored eyes. One eye was one color, one eye was another color.
By birth or
yeah, by birth, David Bowie. Yeah.
Oh wow. I don't even know who is he.
You don't know who David Bowie is? He's been dead for like 4 years now, but he was a famous singer and songwriter. He did like Ziggy Stardust and Under Pressure and.
Oh, okay. A songwriter.
With Under Pressure was him and Freddie Mercury. Well, it was actually him with Queen, but of course Freddie Mercury was a vocalist. He sang that. He done a lot of songs. Like he probably had like 20 hits in his career or something. He was big. He was like an influential artist.
I heard his song. I just googled it. I heard his song.
Yeah, you know who he is. Ziggy Stardust is my favorite song he does, and he does like a bunch of other songs.
Oh yeah. It shows here the picture. Let me show you.
Yeah, he's a lot of women liked him because he he didn't look that good the last year of his life. He looked frail and skinny because he had cancer. But before he had cancer, the women still loved him. He was like, the women thought he was handsome. And he was like an influential artist because he went through like different periods and he changed his look and he he was at the part of rock and roll from like when the 60s started to change into like the 70s, started getting more guitar solos, started distorting the guitar, started doing more like experimenting with sounds a lot more. So the rock was changing. It went from more poppy sound like the Beatles and like the British Invasion to more hard rock, more solos and stuff. And he was part of that, which like he's influential in the history of rock and roll. Yeah, he had a unique sound, and then his sound evolved in like the 80s and the 90s. And then he right before he died, he made an album, like probably, and he knew he was gonna die, and it was like haunting. And if you watch old video, he knew he was gonna die. He was like on an old hospital bed from like the 70s, and he was in this room, and he was wearing this blindfold. It was weird. It's like eerie. And then right after I saw the video, he like died from cancer. And
cancer of what?
I don't remember. Well, what would David Bowie have? David.
Yeah, I've heard his song.
Yeah. David Bowie. Type of cancer he had? He had liver cancer. It was 5 years ago he died.
I have a new girl that had one brown eye and one green eye. Pinoy Ahoy. So
yeah.
Two girls.
You saw David Bowie's eyes. One of his was like, I don't even know. I'd have to look.
the hamster says your grandkids must be so beautiful, Judy.
Mhm. The-
Yeah, I saw the picture. They're adorable. I have niece that is green eyes at Pinoy Ahoy, half Filipino and German. The mixed children are really, they come out really cute. Mm,
You know what, Ray? Like if you mix like Brazilian and like some other type of like Italian, they come out looking really beautiful. If you mix like Korean and American, a lot of times, or like Caucasian.
mhm.
My brother dated a girl that was like half Korean because her dad was full Korean, her mom was Scottish, so she was like half Korean, half Scottish one time.
I remember um I think only like 10 years old. Somebody from I don't know where they come from, but they're foreigner because the little girl is blonde and blue eyes. For us in our country, especially little girl, it's like a little
Mhm.
god. Like everybody admire her and want to touch her, and just
Mhm.
uh, so we all line up to just touch her hair.
Mhm.
One of them that line up to just, because she looks like has a golden hair, like very like blonde, light brown, and it's in the
Mhm.
Philippines always sunny,
Dirty blonde, yeah.
especially when you're outside. It's really shiny, like you would look at like gold.
Hmm. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's on my brother's hair, just like dirty blonde.
Yeah,
Did you saw
and
that picture I uploaded on? He was wearing a hat, but the picture I uploaded from my birthday like last week or a week and a half ago. One of those two pictures has one of them has my brother in it, and he has like dirty blonde hair. Like women are envious of his hair. I don't know.
yeah,
Women are envious of my hair too for the same reason. I have like thick hair. My hair is too thick. It is like hard to comb.
yeah.
It's
It's
better
not,
than having thin hair though.
but it's darker now though. It's not blonde anymore.
No, but it's going gray now. You can't tell. But if you go starting to go gray now, starting to go gray. It's hard to see. You can see it a little bit like on where's on this side. You can see it a little bit. Starting to go gray. Been going gray for about 5 years.
It's more like brown, light brown.
Yeah, like more dark brown.
My from Judy Fisher. My daughter-in-law is from Russia. Came here for a summer to work and end up where with me and my kids all work. They all fell in love, married, and two cute kids. But the
Hmm.
little girl is just George. So the little girl is like George,
Hmm.
mm, like your son George. Oh no, Gray.
Hmm.
Besides, I say, oh no, Gray.
Nothing you can do about it. I mean, I can't do anything about it.
I have gray all over though. Like
Yeah, that's okay. I mean,
plan
you
to
color your hair though, right?
I don't have time and I don't want to get started because otherwise you have to go like every other month to do it.
Oh, to get
And
your hair colored.
I have two green eyes, but they don't work good. Pinoy well, you need
Yeah, my eyes
eyeglasses.
don't work good either. I have astigmatism in both eyes.
I do have two. I have astigmatism. I can't actually. Oh, George, gorgeous, not George. Thank you,
Oh,
thank you,
whoops.
Jody. Georgie. Oh, that Oh, okay. I thought it was George.
Yeah, it's
Is
cool.
that
I mean, there's nothing wrong with gray hair. I mean, as a man gets older, a lot of women think it's sexy. They call them silver foxes. I think there's like a term for older guys with gray hair, and a
yeah.
lot of women think it's attractive.
Some people actually know it. They're coloring their hair gray. It's like highlights.
Yeah, or it's another. It's been going on for a long time, but it got popular again probably 4 or 5 years ago with the teenage kids. They started frosting their hair. Frosting is where they go and they get that treatment. They frost their hair, and then their hair looks gray. I'm like, My mom had her hair frosted probably 3 or 4 years ago, and I was telling her it looked gray, and she goes, "Oh, I don't think it looks gray." And I go, "Well, yeah, it looks gray, Mom." I was just being honest with her. And then she went to her friend's house who's been cutting her hair for years, and she's a retired barber. But then she retired. She used to work in a salon, which she's retired now. And my mom goes to her house and gets her hair cut because she has like a little hair cutting studio in her off her garage, like in her garage. And she told her the same thing. I went there with my mom, and I go, she asked her, "Do you think my hair looks gray or something?" And she goes, "Yeah." And I go, "Told you, Mom." If I have a person that worked at Jean Juarez Salon, which is a really famous salon in Washington, it's like they'd have like supposedly the top hairstylist in all of Washington. There's like a few locations, and it started by some guy named Jean Juarez. And this lady used to cut hair there, but she's been retired probably for like 15 or 20 years because she worked there since she was like in her late teens. Mm-hmm. And she for the side job she does, her name is Sherry, she cuts for like a little bit of money on the side. She cuts her friend's hair that she's had it as clients back in the day. And then she has like a little room off the garage as a door, and then it has a like barber's chair in there, like a hair salon style chair, and then it has like the sink, and has like a mirror, and it has a little like shelf so you can put like her stuff on it, and it has an outlet so she can plug a blow dryer in or like a razor. But she doesn't do really razor cutting hair that much. She's more of like a real hairstylist.
Yeah, because like cool. I have my friend here, and I have a lot of gray hair now. I want to color, and she said it's $85 to color. I was like, all right, I'll think about it.
It is a lot of money.
I feel like the color of my eyes are changing. Pinoy says that seems like you have green eyes, not brown. The hamster says that Filipino don't have colored eyes. The reason some of my nieces, nephews has them because it came from my father's side of the family. My dad's eyes are hazel color.
Mm-hmm.
The eyes is brown now, and now somewhat look like little lighter.
Here's a good one. This is a funny one. But he says, "Ha toang, ahoy! I would not mind if green. I just don't want red. That would be look like fish is not fresh." Ha.
Yeah.
Well, fish don't have, like, when I ever caught fish, they have like gray, I guess gray white. I don't know, because I've caught fish in my life, like trout, and then I caught a lingcod one time, but it was 2 inches too short, and I couldn't keep it. It was in the ocean, north of where I live, probably like an hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
In the ocean. I was bummed. I was like, "Oh man, that's 2 inches too short. You have to get I think it's 26, 36 inches to catch a lingcod." That's what it was called. The type of cod, but it's not as white as lingcod. It's kind of like a grayish white color, but it's really good fish. It's I think it's like at this Asian market over here, it's like $2 more than cod, but like $2 cheaper than halibut. But I think it's as good as halibut myself.
Yeah.
And people weren't kidding. Some guy, my best friend dad told me that. My dad told me that. One of my dad's friends told me that they did before. Said, "Man, lingcod's really good." And I'm like, "Yep." It's an ugly looking fish though. Oh man, some of these fishes you eat, you catch them, and you're like, "Man, that thing's ugly."
Well, we love fish.
I love fish too. The halibut, if you know.
Fish with head, like just eat the fillet, but like if someone serve you a whole fish, right, with head and the eyes was there, would you eat it?
Yeah, because I've caught fish before, and I've had to knock them out with a baseball bat.
Oh, okay.
I caught like big fish, where the bigger fish, like a lingcod or one of those, they'll be flopping around on the deck. So you have to take like a little. You get one of those little. You get like a little league baseball bat. It's like probably 24 inches long, and you beat the fish. You smack it one time really hard over the head. If that doesn't kill it the first time, you got to do it again to knock it out. So it's going to flop around all over the head.
Fresh fish, or a freshwater fish, or
I've caught trout before. I caught in the ocean. I've caught crab, shrimp, and then I caught one lingcod. I was trying for halibut, but I didn't catch one. One time we went. That was probably like 5 or 6 years ago. We went halibut fishing, didn't catch one.
Makalord, hello. Thank you for the thumbs up. Hello, Makalord TV from Sean Williams.
I ate a lot of the fish.
It changed color. I was using those lashes grower. It seems made my eyes color change just a bit. Pinoy Ahoy, shout out to Deborah Orat. Deborah Orat again, shout out from Bisaya Taday. The Hapsters at Bisaya Taday. Last time I did that, I poked my eyes and never again. Yeah. Growing lashes. It works. Did your lashes grow really?
Well, there's the, I don't know if it helps, but there's the vitamin that's for nails. Oh, what is it called? The hair lash and nails or something like that. You can get it at like stores. You can get it at pharmacies, and it makes your lashes, supposedly it makes them grow. I guess I don't know if it really works, but
I'm afraid.
I've never seen anybody's results after they do it for a while. But it helps your nails stay good, though. Your nails in your teeth or something. It's like a vitamin.
Oh yeah, I take fish oil. Fish oil and calcium are very good for hair, skin, and
Your
nails,
hair, skin,
and also good for actually pain. Also, good for cholesterol.
skin, and nails.
There's a lot of benefits.
Gummies. There's hair, skin, and nails gummies.
Yeah.
That's what I take. I take an adult vitamin gummy every day. You take 2 little gummies that are probably like 3/8 of an inch or something like that. The little gummies, and you eat them.
Besides that, I do like it hapsters. My lashes was long, but especially when I put mascara, boy, it's beautiful. I know it stung my eyeballs. Instead of eyelashes, probably the hapsters put the mascara on her eyes. That's why. 14 minutes to go for Yenny Amoja's premiere. We just let me put that.
There's some right here. Hair, skin, and nails. Yep, hair, skin, and nails one. There's one for hair. There's one that's beta carotene works, I guess.
Saturday, she says, I stopped it because of the pandemic. Nobody's going to see it anyway. Yenny says, milkfish is their their food. Is that for lunch? The hapsters, half Philippine and half German. She must be beautiful. I cannot have perfume or any kind of chemicals on me when I work at Bisayat, so I don't really get all dolled up. Only when I'm out. Happy.
Lonnie. Bye, Lonnie.
Lonnie, good night. Good show, Marty. Thank you for coming, Lonnie.
I can show you. I got long lashes. It's hard to see, but it's hard to see. You can't see them, but I have long lashes. They like curl up a little bit.
Yeah, I can see.
Like women go, I've had a few women in my life go, I wish I had your lashes.
Yeah,
they're long. Because women want long lashes.
Yes, yeah, women. Good night, everyone from Lonis and other things. Lonis, I thought Lonis is in Australia. No, I forgot. So.
Oh yeah.
Besides that, mine is not hapsters. I put during night time. On somehow I yawn and made my eye tears on the ground agent. My eyes in turn red for 4 days. I think, oh my god, that is scary. You infected it. It turned for 4 days. That's quite a long time. Dark brown hair or brunette, Judy, with long lashes makes me jealous. Dark. Looks like Judy has a dark brown hair, but the hamster still got long lashes. Dark lashes.
You know what's weird is I never got the fake little lashes thing. A woman put on fake lashes. I think it looks ridiculous myself. I'm like, why would you put long lashes? And they don't even look gradually longer. They're like a whole like half, 3/4 of an inch longer or something. They like stick way out. And when they flop, sometimes they come undone and they're like flopping around. One's hanging low. Seen women when they sweat too with fake lashes on there, the lashes like start to come off. Like that's really attractive when they start to come. You know what I mean? I'm being sarcastic. Like one lash is hanging down.
Yeah,
Coming off.
I've seen one of them, my friend in the party. I was like, your eyelashes is falling off. It's like
Yeah.
right in your,
You know?
don't you feel it? It's like it's all over in your face.
Yeah, it's coming off. It's starting to fall off one of your eyes, your eyelids.
Besides that, it's not, it doesn't hurt or sore. I don't feel anything but just red. The hamster Saturday, I use it before to grow my lashes, but it's not good for the eyes. Yeah, my eyes are very sensitive, so I'm afraid to do. I
My
do use
mom's eyes are sensitive.
I do use the mascara though.
Wow.
Sometimes when I go out, I use the mascara to just make my
Do you
eyes.
use like eyeliner, or can
Not a lot, because I get teary eyes when I touch around
you?
my
Like
eyes.
Shardy. Yeah.
Charlie boy, Jamie, hello, thank you for coming. Thank you.
I know my dad's best friend is my dad. Well, I've known my dad's best friend for years. I've known his wife for like 30 something. They've been married for like 30 some years.
Hmm.
They got married a long time ago, but she had like not that long ago, maybe like 5 or 6 years ago, she had her eyeliner like tattooed on.
Yeah, some people,
So she doesn't have to do it anymore.
few friends did that.
Hmm.
They said it's painful to do it.
Yeah, it's painful to do it, but then you don't have to do your eyeliner anymore. That's about the only make. She wears that and usually like lipstick, and that's about it. Well, she doesn't have to wear that anymore. It's just permanently on, but she puts lipstick on sometimes. That's about it.
Yeah. At my work, I don't even the same thing with the hamsters. I
Can't.
cannot use the perfume. I cannot do a lot of stuff. Because
When I worked I've worked in a retirement home kitchen, a restaurant, or 2 restaurant kitchens, and you can't. They wouldn't allow you to have like any nail polish on or anything. They wouldn't let you have earrings. They wouldn't let you have makeup on.
I was reading the hamsters.
The
comment.
servers could in one restaurant, just the servers. But if you worked in the back of the kitchen, you couldn't.
The hamsters. I was just telling about my friend, and she said she experienced it. True story for me. I used to wear them fake glasses when I go out with friends dancing. I remember dancing and my lashes were flapping around at my face. I thought it was a bug.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's. Yeah, they said he never
Yeah, it
tried
looked
that.
ridiculous. No, women don't know what it looks like when their eyelashes are coming off and they're flopping around. They looked in the mirror to be like, "Oh my god, I look ridiculous. Might as well just rip them right off or pull them off." You know.
Pinoy I said, do they make fake parts for guys? Besides
Yeah.
that, I did try those extension mascara.
Mhm.
It was hilarious because I went to Philippines ride a
Yeah.
motorcycle because the wind it made my lashes flipping around. I never did it
Yeah.
again. Oh yeah, in the Philippines because I can't enjoy the
So I
ride.
can't enjoy the ride.
But
Yeah.
did you put the sunglasses?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, it's still gonna go. I think I'm sure they do. Pinoy Ahoy. I send them. Yeah, Pinoy Ahoy. The hamster says, yeah, there is one for the guys.
Mhm.
That's interesting. Yeah. I never like, but it's sometimes I try that when when I go to the party. It's an extension. A few inches will grow.
Mhm. Well,
As
you
well.
use like that.
It's probably very long. That's why you put it too long.
Yeah, but like that lash stuff that makes your lashes grow. They probably don't grow that much longer. I mean, they probably grow maybe I don't know. I'm guessing maybe a millimeter longer or something, if they grow at all. Because maybe it just keeps them from getting thin. Because I know, like when some women get older, their lashes get thin. I've noticed. Just like their eyebrows. Like my mom's eyebrows have gotten a little thinner. She's gotten older.
I have no eyebrow. I have to get mine done to get it done because my I'm like a little monkey. When I was a little kid, I was
Well,
climbing all over. I keep falling and drop my face and cut my skin. So I have pretty much not don't have a lot of hair. So it's a big difference. I said to my sister, just slow down, still not working, still flapping. So I just rubbed my head decided
mhm.
today. Shout out to Mama It's from John Baker. Fake part. LOL from Judy. Yes. I said to my where's that? Pinoy bro, Jamie. Shout out to Jamie from Jamie to Pinoy Ahoy. Hi, John Baker from Judy Fisher. Hello, hello. So have you checked out the TikTok, Brett?
No, I don't even have a TikTok account. I don't even bother.
Yeah.
I'm on YouTube enough. I'm on Messenger enough. I'm on Facebook enough. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. So I don't even bother. It's too much. Too much to be on.
My Twitter and my Instagram. It's
I don't even. It's hard to go on all the social medias every day. If you want to keep up with everything, I just say someone like this guy scan through like the posts on people, and I just hit a like. Sometimes I don't even read them because I'm like, just a lot of work to sit there and read. When I get probably get like 40 or 50 notifications on or more on Facebook every day. I get that at least that many on Messenger. I get so many. It's like, and then YouTube too. Probably get like, sometimes I'll go to work and I'll work from like 6. Let's say I'll work from like 6 until my break at like a little after 8 or 8 p.m. I'll get like 20 messages sometimes just in 2 hours, just from YouTube. I'll get 20 like notifications. I'm like, man, what do I do, man? So some of them I just gave up on because I'm like, I can't even bother reading them because I can't read them all.
Yeah.
And I just sit there and I just look at the picture and like it. It's like on Instagram or Facebook.
The hamsters, I used to wear them a lot more. So that's why I don't have any lashes on now. I lost them all. It fell off and never grew back on again. Oh, is that because when you take it off, maybe the fake one fell off along with it? Oh, besides today, it says Judy, at Pinoy Ahoy, they have an underwear now that makes your fart smells good. That's
what? Are you serious?
Is that
like scented underwear when you fart and masks it with like peaches or like bananas or something?
You can
strawberries.
The scent.
Well, here's one I know they have. They have scratch and sniff undies.
Oh, that's funny. That's interesting. Where you get it?
I don't know where you get them, but they have edible underwear too. Edible underwear.
I think much Whitey for missing everything at Judy. I think too much Whitey for missing everything at Judy Fisher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's more like it. Anything comes out from inside doesn't smell like roses. That's true.
Yeah. You know what though? You know what's the worst? I don't know if you ever, kind of speaking of farting, like have you ever been around dogs? Some dogs have the worst farts. Oof.
Oh yeah. They're.
I remember one of my brother's friends' dogs. We used to go to his house when we were kids. They lived like in the same neighborhood, but just down the road, maybe like a couple blocks. And we used to ride our bikes there. And one of his dogs farted the nastiest farts. And the family dog. I was like, oof. I remember that dog too. That dog had a really bony tail, and it would like swing its tail around when I walk by, hit you with the bony tail, and it would hurt. Remember that? It was a big dog, probably about 80 pounds too. It was a nice dog. It just had a really bony tail, and it'd be wagging its tail like this when it was excited. But blah blah blah, hit your leg, or you'd stand up and it would like hit your calf or something.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, it was like a ponytail. Remember that dog too? Missy. Missy was the name of the dog.
Missy, yeah, I have a friend. Her cat is Missy, and that cat farts so bad too. Oh my god, It smells
Yeah.
so.
One of my brother's dogs farted pretty bad too. It's the dog that passed away like 4 years ago, 4.5 years ago. And he one time I remember he's sitting with one of his good friends in the thing and he farted and he blamed it on the dog. He's like, "Oh, if the dog did it, it was you that farted, Aaron." That's my brother's name, Aaron. He blamed it on the dog. He blamed it on his dog Jax. Remember that? It's funny.
Oh, that yeah. I think the even worse smell when when the dog or cat don't go to bathroom. Oh my God, they're worse than the human part. Oh, you go. Sure did the hamsters. Where are we now? You've seen funny stuff too, Judy. Yeah, you've seen a lot of funny stuff in how do you call this? In White. They sure did. Jamie, just wanted to let you all know we just can't come to a mutual conclusion with Darren. He tried to ruin us. She just won't stop supporting him. So we are over. Oh. One door closed, one door opens for the better. Davao Don, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming. Halfway Harvey, the Halfsters at the Halfsters. Shout out, Judy. Judy, who's this? What? What at Jamie, Judy Fisher? The Halfsters at Davao. Aloha from the Halfsters. Hi, Dapper. The Halfsters, mahalo. Davao Don. Hello, Davao Don. Welcome. Thank you for coming. I think my phone got hung up. I'm gonna switch phone. 1 second. Let me see if I can do that. Brett,
Mm-hmm.
let me just go down and restart because I think
Okay.
my phone got hung up.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
but it's all good. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Okay, thank you. Think overheat. I got overheat. Let me just shut it off first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it says ShopRite day tomorrow. So Fast Friday comes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It says Buhai and Mundoy TV. Put down the link. I need to switch. Be right back. My phone got overheat. Yeah, I don't know why everybody's phone overheats all the time. Mine barely ever gets warm. I don't know. My phone's not warm even now. It's cool to the touch. Gotta go back. Mm-hmm. It says, Judy, what's best way to deal with chin hairs for a woman? Well, that one was not a woman, so.
About that. Let me
Welcome back.
thank you.
Yeah, always.
Thank you for saying. My I
Yeah.
forgot to switch my my how to call this. I supposed to switch in the computer, but I forgot. I just keep talking and I forgot to
Mhm.
transfer. And for
Okay.
some reason, let me see if I can go in the computer.
Mhm. It's all good. I mean, I always support my friends.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, you're one of my good friends, so I support you.
Thank you.
Mhm. You've
Sorry.
always been, how I look at it, if someone's nice to me, I'll be nice to them. It's that simple. You know what I mean? If someone is respectful and honest and likes me and wants to talk to me, then I'll do the same back. Pretty easy in life, as a friend, if someone's honest with you and respects you, that's all that matters. And then they're there for support when you need them. That's what a friend's for. Like if you ever need to talk to somebody, I'd be like, oh, I'll try to get back to you. So after you go, I'm going through a bad time. I need to vent to somebody. I'd be like, okay, because I know you would be there for me if I was like going through a bad time. That's what friends are for. A shoulder to lean on if you needed someone to talk to, or like just someone just to hang out with you. Even if they don't
Yeah,
say much, they're just there for you, like to comfort you.
that's true.
Because nobody chooses their family ever, because you're born into your family. You
Yes,
choose your friends because you want to hang out with them, or because they're nice to you, or you get along with them. Mm-hmm.
yes, yes. Sometimes, believe it or not, Shan over. Hello, welcome. Thank you for coming. Believe it or not, guys, I think Yenny Amoja's premiere is going.
Oh, is it?
Yes, let's go. They're going to. Oh, she's going to the park, one of the, I guess, famous park in Cebu. Yeah. Hi, Judy Fisher from Sean. From Sean, how are you, Sean? Oh, hold on. Let me give you a jacket. Let's go. Let's go to Yenny. Yenny's premiere is playing. Hi, Brett from Sean. Sean, have a shout out to you, Brett. Um, Sean T over. Hello from the upstairs. The Bowdon disabled her to get her to salon often. Yeah. Just but don't make it grow more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Coffee
know.
on sale. 2 more $3.99 ShopRite digital coupon.
What was that?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I left her stream when you went up there, and I saw you up there, but then I left, and then I went to some other stream. I've been going around to a bunch of streams already since I've been up. I've probably been to like 10 streams already. So many people go live.
Yeah, I try, especially at work, it's hard. I have only one phone. Sometimes I just stay for like. Actually, I brought two. Usually, it's not. Depend on the case. I'll just go to the bathroom, let it play silently, and then come back.
Mhm.
Thank you for the thumbs up, Dabadon. Brett, did you hear me rap on
No,
Rona's LS?
I told him no because I was there for maybe like a minute when he went up there, and then because I've been going around to a bunch of streams. Like I have a RC talk stream up. They talk about RC and stuff, our remote control cars and stuff like that. And the guy's been on my panel like 4 times.
Oh, Penis Habit is in the back. Hold on. Penis Habit, can you show your camera?
Is that Peanut's Habit? Because I thought she was live.
I don't know what this. She was in the backstage. Can you show your camera?
Thought she was live. Let me look.
No, it was not you. It was not.
No. Peanut's Habit's live.
It's not Penis Habit, and it's showing,
No.
and it's showing your video.
Yeah, I know who it is. It's the Internet Monster. So don't ever bring him up. It's Internet Monster.
You are not welcome here, Internet
And instead,
Monster.
see, on another stream, some people bring him up on panel. He said he was going to stop trolling me, and then he lied about it. So I told those people they were on that panel when they bring him up. He was going, "Oh, I'm going to apologize." I was like, "No, he's not. He's a liar." I told those people he's lying about everything he says, and they didn't. Some of them really didn't believe me. So, and then, yeah,
No,
that's what I mean. It's Internet Monster.
Here. Thank you, thank you, Sean. Yeah, it was not him. Yeah, I had that on my stream earlier too. It was Pina Habit, but Brit's picture and then showing the video of picture of Brit. Yeah, I almost yes. We don't welcome.
I know he's not going to leave me alone. He's a liar. Everything he says.
Mm-hmm.
Monster, but I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, we only welcome good people here and real people.
Yeah.
You are not welcome here. Don't come back.
Yeah.
Our door is closed for you.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It was There is good, but it's normal, it's a whitey. It's all over the world, but
Right.
we have to protect our channel, and we know who is the real people here and good people here. And if you are a troll, you are not welcome. And we have very good friend around, and we're a good supporter. We support small YouTubers like us. We support each other, and we look up each other. So
yeah, I got your back always.
We look up each other.
Mhm.
Don't come back.
Yeah, I believe it. I tell you when I tell you I love you like a sister, it's true. I don't lie about anything I say.
Yes, yeah. Sean, sounds like a Sesame Street character. Yes. Yeah, John. Yeah. Jonalyn Maglasang, thank you for the BG. Thank you.
I'm typing it something.
I never been to how do you call this, to the Cebu park. So there's I'm from Philippines, but I never been to a lot of place. So I look forward to visit more places when this pandemic is over. Yes, the hamster says, "Ha, the Cookie Monster shown over." Yeah. I'm watching the premiere of Yanni. It's a nice place. That's good. It's open now. Dabo, don't sorry, was multitasking. Chin hair is best wax. Oh, okay. So that must be painful.
Yeah. You can have like laser hair removal. They have that like those those handheld like laser hair removal devices.
Yeah.
Talking to people.
Yeah. Shanti always said, I respect and love all my friends. Yeah, we know pretty much, we kind of know who's our real and who's our supporters. So yeah, and
Mhm.
very much appreciate everyone that's
Yeah.
support each other and show some support and real people. Yeah. I think he he the guy that just tried to come up in my stream earlier that was the first time, you know.
Yeah. Well, they just tell them to show their face like you did. That's all you got to do. Tell them to show their face. If they don't show it, they show some other video,
Yeah,
then kick them out.
yeah,
I'll show their face. That's what I do. I tell people to show their face backstage if they don't, and then I don't bring them up, even if I know the person.
yeah.
I just want to be safe because
Mhm. Yeah.
the porn bomb that was going around for a while. Porn bombing.
That one I don't know that. That's a different one.
No. There's like people that are porn bombing people's streams where they come up on, they would use someone else's name, like one of my friends' names or someone else's name that, like the streamer would know the person, would think it was like one of their friends. It'd be out their friend profile picture and their friend's name, and then they would bring them up, and then all of a sudden they would get porn bombed with like sex, like or like some guy would be naked, like playing with himself, and that happened on probably at least half a dozen people's friends I know, and then so that's why you got to be careful and tell people to show their face because you never know, it could be a troll doing that. You just got to be careful. But that's as far as I'll go with it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
I don't want that to happen to you because it could have your stream taken down and like blocked, or a slight chance it could have something to do with it, could like affect your channel even worse. It could,
Yeah, Dabaldon says that we will take her salon next Thursday. Yeah.
And speaking of hair, what's even crazier? Like you see those people that do dog shows and they groom their dog's hair and spend more on their dog's hair than their own. You know what I mean? Like, have you seen those poodles where they shave their legs and their back and their tail, so they have like those patches of hair on their body?
Yeah.
For like dog shows. I'm like, that's ridiculous, retarded. It's like the dog doesn't like it. The dog don't like it. And they go, oh, the dog loves it. All these crazy like poodle owners, the dog loves it. He loves getting his hair shaved like that, like every week or whatever it is, and then going to dog shows and looking ridiculous. I'm like, no, he doesn't. If the dog could talk, he'd be like, this is terrible. You make me look like a fool, and it's uncomfortable.
Yeah, we respect to get respect back, as Shanti offers. Definitely one of the reason I am in YT, because I do look good in people. I do look good in people, genuinely positive people with good intentions and no hidden agenda.
Yeah, look for good in people, she meant.
Yeah,
and Hapster is one of my favorites. I love the Hapsters. She'll always be my Hattie.
Yes, yeah. The Hapsters, the Judy Fisher, of course.
A lot of the people. I mean, I love you. I love like the Hapsters. I love a lot of people. I love like Messiah Today. I love Yenny Amodia, like a sister. Like Jean Piang is one thing. Jean Piang treats Deborah really good, so she's a really good friend. So I love Jean Piang. I love all you guys like sisters, man. You're part of my family for life. If something ever happened to you, I'd be bummed out. I'd be sad. Even though I've never met you in real life, but we talk to each other every day. So sometimes multiple times on streams, and just I know you. I know where you live. Well, not the address and all that. You can't give it over the internet, but I talk to you guys all the time. We laugh. We have like sad times, happy times, have a lot of fun with each other, and that's all that matters. I mean, if I ever got to meet like you in real life or like the Hapsters, I would be ecstatic. And I'm like, man, I get to meet one of my friends that I've been talking to for a long time on the internet.
Yes, that's true.
If I only get to meet him, I'd be like, oh, this is so awesome. And I would give you a hug, just like I would give the Hapsters a hug. I'd give any of them, So because if anybody chooses to be friends with me, you gotta look at that like it's an honor that they want to be friends with you, because No, nobody has to be friends with you, and I look at it because, my thing is I don't have many friends in real life, so I take all the friends I get on the internet like serious, too.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, the hamsters. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I see that. What the heck was that? Judy Fisher. Yeah, they're just trying to, I think it's the night. Tonight is the night that they're trying to, because the earlier he wants to go up in the panel using Peanut's Habit's name and then video of Brit. So it
that's
said,
a fake Google moderation team that
Yeah.
that guy came in.
Yeah, you're not allowed
No.
here. You're black.
Yeah,
Yeah, some folks are so pretty. What the heck was
Yeah.
that, Judy Fisher? Yeah, I know, right? Davao was like,
fake Google moderation team never types in chats. You can tell it's fake.
yeah, you can tell.
Because Google moderation team would never type in a chat. All they ever do is time people out once in a while.
Yes, people in general are good. It takes event in their lives to turn them bad. They have to choose right from wrong. Yeah, yeah.
But some
You're-
people just are unlucky. Like me, I'm just unlucky. I've had bad crap happen in my life, but I just get unlucky. I didn't ever ask for it, didn't deserve it, didn't want it to happen, of course, but it just happens. Like my fire in my apartment, and like I've had previous times, I've had like two cars stolen from my apartment parking lot. I had one where my car got stolen. I never thought I was getting my car back. It was like about a month gone by, and then I was borrowing my dad's '89 Toyota Camry that he used to use as a commuter car to go to work, and then all of a sudden someone breaks a window on that thing. This was like probably like 7 or 8 years ago, something like that. And so I've had bad luck, man. It's like, you can't, when someone does something evil to you for no reason, when you don't even know the person, like if someone steals your car, that's just bad luck. You can't control that in your life. When someone wants to like break into your car, there's nothing you can do about that.
Yeah.
I mean, you could be positive and all and be around positive people, but then if they, so some evil person just want to break into your car.
Yeah.
Or like break the window on my dad's car, and then he had to pay like $220 to get the windshield fixed. Someone took a big chunk of concrete that time and threw it at his windshield, and it spidered the windshield, looked like a spider web.
Yeah.
And so you had to have someone come out like a day or two later and spin and was there probably for like 2 or 3 hours putting the new windshield in.
No.
So yeah, you can't do nothing. You can't control some stuff in your life.
In the public parking. Sean Williams having Chinese food. What you got? Chicken
Hi,
wings?
Sean.
Shout out to Sean Williams from Jonalyn Maglasang. Yeah, it does. Yeah. So that one said, some people are
Just
thank
evil.
everyone from Yenny. That was a good sharing, Yenny.
Oh, I missed it.
Yeah.
I'll rewatch it though, Yini.
You think I'm going away quietly, Darren? I'm posting the PMs you sent Hazy now. I don't care anymore. Oh. Yeah, some days. I before I met my husband, I was dating an Australian guy. I was head of her health, in love with him. It was this is a change topic. I was just reading Jamie's message.
Yeah.
Where actually it's a long distance relationship. Sometimes it's not easy because especially back then there's no internet that's easy access. The telephone bills is very expensive.
I remember that. Yeah, when you would do like long distance and you get charged for it. If the person didn't have long distance calling, you get charged like a lot of money.
So actually, his telephone bills is more money than the airfare ticket from Australia. He's from Australia going to Hong Kong, but then the long distance is very expensive. So he kind of like it really looks bad on me because
Mhm.
it kind of ego because it's like he's the one who gave up on me, but in a good
Mhm.
way. But
Yeah.
as a woman, it's kind of like big ego for me, and it really
Yeah.
hurt my feeling. Was but he
Yeah.
said the nice way, like you deserve
Mhm.
better than what he can offer.
Yeah.
I can find someone better than him.
Mhm.
Of course, I was in love with him. I won't take that. It's like how
Yeah.
can if you love me, why would you let me go, right? You know. So
Mhm.
I was in tears. Like when someone asked me about him, I was just even like can't see anything. I was just got tears. But he encouraged
Yeah.
me to make friends. It's like I have no more energy to make friends. Like when I think of meeting new friends, especially because he's a foreigner, especially foreigner. I get me in tears. Like I can't handle this too much pain. So, but
Mhm.
he did say nice things that it's like don't stop making friends because you one day you will find a better than me, and you would appreciate and you will be thankful that I did it.
Oh,
It's like, yeah, and then like
you did that. Yeah.
friends, let the people, this is what exactly he said. Let the people see your beautiful smile because there's somebody there that will deserve
Yeah. Or will appreciate it. Yeah.
us. So yeah,
And your husband loves you, and so does your son.
so when I met my husband, I'm still not over, but I'm just up. So I kind of like get his advice to just keep making
Mhm.
friends. So when I met my husband, I did, of course, tell him about the Australian guy that I dated, and he
Mhm.
said, "Oh, he's stupid. He let you go. How can he let you go? You're beautiful. You're smart. You're independent." So that like I can't still
Yeah.
like take it, but it's like I'm grateful that he did that because otherwise I would not meet you. So
Yeah.
yeah,
The
so that's
thing
18 years later. I'm here with beautiful son
you
and
never know too.
in a better place. So
Yeah.
what I'm saying is the reason why I share that is because I see Jamie was seems like not very happy right now. I would say you're a good person, and
Mhm.
I would say just if it's meant to be, it is meant to be.
Yeah.
So
And one
there's
thing,
mm-hmm.
let's
And
go. One thing I'm saying, I'm trying to interrupt you, but one thing I'm saying is, that thing that happened with your Australian boyfriend or whatever, your husband or whatever. I don't remember what you said, but
that was my
it could have, huh?
yeah.
So it could have led all to like in a way, it could have led you all to your YouTube career and meeting us through, because maybe if you never broke up with him, you would have never have what's happening right now today, me and you talking would never have happened, or like you going on YouTube because like your events in your life all lead up to each other, because you can go back and go, well, maybe if I to never leave that Australian guy, my YouTube career would never happened. I would never, of course, you never would have met your husband. You would never, you would never, maybe you would never met any of us. You never know.
That's true. Because when you're upset and you're heartbroken, you would do negative things. You would think negative things. You would you really get upset. I'm actually that time I live in 38th floor.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or not, I thought of jumping in that window because I was so heartbroken. Because I
Oh,
don't have like But then I thought of my parents, my grandparents, um my family. So like, I can't do this. I'm supporting my sister to go in college. It's like, how
yeah.
can she continue to go in college if I don't have money to send her for her allowance, for her, for everything? And
Mm-hmm.
my grandfather is a American veterans, and he paid for my college for me to
Yeah.
graduate.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's like, he's so proud of me, and I can just end it right here. So, but then the next day he called me and like, it's like, listen, sweetie, you can't do that. You have a better life ahead. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so, what I'm saying is, sometimes the pain is it's not easy to let go, but there's always a brighter day the next day. There's always
Yeah.
a better opportunity, and like
Mm-hmm.
somebody better deserving what you have, you
Mhm.
know. So yeah, what I could say is just keep, when you're upset, yeah, it's normal. It's normal to see things bad.
Mhm.
It's normal to
Yeah.
think bad, but think it this way. The same thing with the weather. There's sunny, there's rainy, there's snowing. So
Yeah.
it's
There's cloudy. There's just cold. There's windy. There's
yeah,
windy and rainy. There's sunny and it could rain. Like I literally like in the northwest, like the suns and rains at the same time. Like it was sunny earlier today. It was like partly sunny and it was drizzling outside. I'm like, what? It's rain. Yeah, it happens sometimes because where I live. But yeah, going back, what you're saying is I noticed you were starting to get emotional,
yeah,
and I can feel that too because it's from your heart.
yeah. It's
And that says you have a good heart if you can get emotional about stuff or be happy and you know.
yeah. It's
I wouldn't want you to like kill yourself. That would have been bad. I wouldn't be. If you would have killed yourself, I wouldn't have been talking to you right now.
I honestly thought of it, that time when you're heartbroken, there's so much thing that you would think. But think about the next day, think about the next person that you met. If I've done that, I haven't. Yeah, you're right. I haven't met a lot of YouTube friends. I will not meet a lot of good friends around here. I will not meet my husband. I will not have my son.
Yeah.
So it's always there's always a
Mm-hmm.
better.
And the thing is, though, is you got to look at too. You go, if you were to kill yourself, you got to go. Well, how would the other people feel? They would feel terrible if I would have ended my life because it would have affected them too. It would have affected your mom, your dad, your your other siblings, your aunts and uncles. They would have been heartbroken for the rest of their lives.
Yeah,
You know,
that's true. And
but you don't realize because for example, like I'll just give you a story. Like my mom had an aunt that had she had four sons. Well, the youngest one was
mhm.
like was like um what they call it. He was like a schizophrenic.
Yeah,
Where
yeah, yeah.
he would like hear voices in his head and
Mhm,
like all his weird like he
mhm.
would think about weird stuff. Well, he was put into a it was in Medical Lake, which is in Washington. It's about 4 hours from 4 hours east of where I live, and it's the big mental hospital in Washington. Well, he one time, I think it was the story goes, he was there at the mental hospital and he snuck out somehow or got out and I believe he like jumped in the medical lake, it was River Medical Lake, and killed himself. And his two brothers that are still alive, because one of them has passed away, but his two brothers still alive, they're still heartbroken to this day. And they still, and like his mom's no longer alive because she died of cancer, but you know, my mom still thinks about it. My mom wasn't super close to that brother, but his older brother that passed away from cancer, also the oldest one, my mom's heartbroken about that because they were
Yeah,
like brother and sister. But it's just sad. You don't realize what it if you like people that end their lives for like suicide or like they literally get in their car and they go I'm gonna crash into somebody, or I'm just gonna wait for somebody to crash into me and I'm gonna end my life, or whatever they decide to do. You don't know how it's gonna affect the rest of your family and all your friends. Your friends will never get over it either. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like since I know you now and you were gonna go, well, this is the scenario, I'm gonna end my life today,
Mhm.
like later today, I'd be like, oh my God, my friend Marty can end her life. And even though I never met you in real life, I'd be sad because we wouldn't get to talk on StreamYard anymore. We wouldn't get to hang out on YouTube anymore. I wouldn't, you know what I mean? I'd be
Yeah,
bummed,
yeah, right.
you know.
Now I could, but there are times that you could still, because of the ego, especially as Filipinos, like if the guy, break up with you, that's like
Mhm.
a big ego. So that's one thing that really bothers me. That is like, aside from, I mean, I fell in, I was head over heels in love with him. Um, it was the first, it's considered as like
Mhm.
my first love, and then it's like I can't. That's it. My life is over. But
Mhm.
it's not. So it's like I'm very thankful. I mean, I'm thankful too because I was brought up as a Christian, so we're
Mhm.
afraid, you know, uh, like ending your life is like we believe that if you do that and that it's not your time and you do it on your own hands, you end up in the fire. You end up in the
Yeah, I
in
know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So you'll be suffer the rest of your, the rest your soul is not gonna be in peace. Um, So that's also that scares me. I don't want to
Yeah.
be. I don't want my life, the rest of my life, in the fire.
Yeah. But you know what though? You got to look at it though. You would go, well, in my life, how would other people take it? You know what I mean? They'd be devastated for the rest of their life. They would never, like my mom's aunt that died of cancer. Like somebody dies of cancer, you never get over my mom. I just wouldn't ever talk about her aunt. Her aunt Jerry is what her name was, Geraldine, because she was born a long time when they gave the old people names, or like those type of names. But my mom, if I ever start talking about her, I don't do it because she'll start getting emotional
Yeah.
because they're like really close. Because when my mom's mom died when I was like 2.5 or a little before I was 3 years old.
Mm,
Um, she lost something in her life, and then when her mom died, she started hanging out with her. It was her, my mom's youngest sister, and they got really close. Especially like after that, they got really close, and they looked like each other even. So then my mom confided in her, and they would have like a lot of fun times together and stuff. And so when she died, it's like there's something a void in my mom's life because my mom and her were like more like it was more like her second mom, literally because when I don't even talk about it because my mom will start like tearing up right away. I'm like I just don't even bring it up, you know.
yeah.
I'll let her bring it up first. If she brings it up, that's okay, but I'm not going to do it because she'll get emotional. And that was from cancer, and nothing you can do about it. But
Mm,
suicide, the person could have possibly prevented it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
That's taking someone else's life is different.
It's
Cancer
I,
you can't control.
yeah, because
So,
I don't know. It's when you're upset, there's so much going on in your head. I don't think you don't think how would I say that? It's not like you're not thinking right, but it's also like you have so much mix of emotion. So
yeah.
my I am like there's so much I'm more actually I think more appreciative and more I see more like opportunity. I mean, in here in this country, I see more value on me.
Mhm. Yeah, I
Yeah,
see what you mean. Because there's
'cause-
more opportunity for you to do stuff. You can, it's a more, it's a, there's like more jobs you could get. Like if you wanted to quit your job now, you can probably get a job doing whatever else you wanted to do, maybe. That's well, which you don't have to have a degree for. You can, like you could work at like IKEA if you wanted. You could work at like an electronics store. You could work at like a restaurant being a waitress if you wanted to, like in the Philippines. I noticed you're kind of talking about like more opportunity. Like they discriminate people. If you're over 30 years old, you can't get some jobs. I heard in the Philippines.
they can't even. They will not even hire me because I'm short. I can't work in
I
Dunkin'
mean,
Donuts.
yeah,
I'm
that's
not
what I mean.
qualified at my height.
And
Their
like,
qualification is 5'1". I'm below 5.
yeah, that sucks. You know what I mean? If they,
It's,
that's a form of discrimination. That's a form of discrimination. It is.
yeah, what I mean here is the reason why I
Mm,
value because there's so much people that shows how good I am. Like I speak three dialect and I speak a little Chinese and of course English and my own, and so they kind of like how do you call that? Praise me like, oh wow, how can you like talk three dialect and English at the same time? You know, even though with my accent, like considering that there's somebody just impressed of what I have, like I can speak three dialect. I didn't even
yeah,
realize.
that's cool. I think that's cool.
I didn't
Like,
even
no,
realize that. That's cool. That's good.
yeah,
And like also like, oh, you are a strong. You are a strong young woman. You are here alone because I came here alone, just with my husband. And I don't know
yeah,
anyone. And it's like, and I'm one of 12. I mean, back then we're only
wow.
so out of 12, and I came from a big family, and
Mm,
then suddenly I
yeah,
will be like other part of the world. So it's like it takes a person to go away from her friends and
yeah,
family, so that also makes me like, oh wow, I don't know that I was able to do that, so
mhm.
and then and also here I learned how to drive, so and
That's
then
cool.
and also there's so much. I actually went to school here for nursing. I have a
Oh,
bachelor's
that's cool.
degree in my country as uh, in business administration. It's in the business industry, but
Okay, yeah.
it's not easy to get it there. But we're kind of lost with the chat here. How where are we now? Because so
Mhm. I don't know.
yeah, yeah,
We're having a good discussion. I mean, I think it's all some people go, oh, we always need to be happy, but it's good to get into like the heavy discussions too, because you know, and it makes people feel more connected to you. You know what I mean? And then
yeah,
it may help somebody in a way that you said you wanted to end your life after. It may help someone in a way you never know. Someone may watch this stream back and go, "Man, I'm feeling the same way right now. I feel like I don't want to live right now."
yeah.
You know what I
It's
mean? They could go, "Well, she went through the same thing, but she was strong enough to fight through it, and and she's here now, talking
yeah,
about it on the stream."
yeah. That's true.
You know?
Yeah, yeah. It is. It took me, I think, about a week. It was really hard. The first week, it was very hard. I
It would be probably.
not able to eat the all the food. You know how I love food.
Hmm.
I would even like literally buy
Yeah.
on my day off buy a food that I like, that my favorite, but it's just so dry. So every time I eat, I have to like put a small a spoonful and then chew it, and it's
Uh,
just dry. Because you have no energy, because you just feel like you want to end everything. It's like,
yeah.
that's it. I don't feel like living anymore.
Hmm.
So literally, you gotta like I would drink water and then eat,
Yeah.
and then drink again, and honey, there's more here. I'm not eating anymore. Mm. Oops, my honey bunny is made
Oh, that's cool.
chicken nuggets. Yeah, I give it to him back.
Oh, that's right. You said you were eating chicken nuggets on.
Yeah. Tina Rowley is in the house. Hello, hello, welcome. Sis
Mhm.
Travel Vlogs. Hello, thank
Yeah.
you for coming.
Hi, Dusty says. Yeah.
Yeah, we got so serious in our
It's
conversation.
okay though. I know you're being emotional, but it shows a real person. You can get, you know, that you can talk about it and stuff.
Yeah, it's not easy. So I mean, because I work for the family, I'm not with my family, so I have to. Oh, bam! The party can start. I am here. Check out the Relas. Hello,
I
welcome,
know.
welcome.
You
Is
know.
still here, Chantel. So yeah, probably somewhere in silent. Yeah, it's. So when especially when you have to work the next day, I can't afford to get sick. So I literally I have to eat, because I know if I don't eat, I get sick too. So I would
Okay. Yeah.
take a spoon and then swallow it with water, and
Hmm.
and then I don't like I hide for about a month, because you know I don't want anybody ask about the situation, because when I talk about it, I literally have tears and I can't talk, and I'm like my throat get dried out. So
Oh.
yeah, it's not easy for the first week a week or two, and but because I do have that time, still have the feeling. So he keep actually messaging me like once every other day, just to check out on me, like said, listen, you can't stop, you just keep making friends, just don't stop. That's
Hmm.
one thing I appreciate about that situation. At least probably if I know the black situation, I probably block him that time, because I don't want it, because I just don't want to deal with anyone. But I'm glad that I did
Yeah.
not, because um I'm just a guitarist. Bang Gibbons is back here, and who else in here? MM.
Yeah.
Hello, hello, hello,
Oh,
MMK.
Bill. Yeah.
Yes, we got some some throwback conversation.
Hmm. Yeah, it's good though. I mean, glad you're here.
Yes, yeah. Hey Jack, how are you, mate? From Shit Takeover. Yeah.
Mhm.
So what's your most downtown in your life, all your life, and how do you deal with it?
Um, well, I mean, I was the thing where I got teased a lot, like pretty much every day in school because I looked different. So that
Mm-hmm.
was hard for me when I was a kid because I didn't want to go to school because I knew I was probably gonna get teased that day because I have like scoliosis and I have like humpback and then for a while I had that when I was like 12 well, plus I had wore braces from when I was like in sixth grade to ninth grade, and I had glasses then too, so I get teased for like be having braces, having glasses, and for the way I looked. So
Yeah.
that was hard because every day I didn't want to go to school. That's why some of the time like when I was in high school, I skipped school because I didn't want to go because I would like get stuff thrown at me sometimes. And I'd hear kids like whispering about me, and like I hung around with another kid that was even like more physical disabilities than I did, and they would tease him too all the time, like some of the kids, and that was probably the hardest time of my life. Well, the hardest time I've had as an adult was my apartment fire. I mean, it's like freaking I lost half my crap and had to claim it on my insurance, and then I'm still not even back in that apartment yet after like 7 months.
Oh, you had a
So
fire 7 months ago?
yeah, you didn't know that? I've been
Nice.
talking about it all over the place.
Sorry to hear
Yeah.
about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
And damage like well, I got mostly smoke and water damage. So that was a hard time as an adult. And then I've had hard times when my cars have been stolen, cars been broken into, um, like stuff like that. My when I was younger too, my mom and dad got a divorce, which was hard for like the first couple months, but then I got over that because it's like, oh, I get to go to two houses now and have and like my mom will buy me stuff, my dad will buy me stuff. When I was a kid, so I'm like, oh, after a while, I took it as an advantage. But divorce is hard on kids too. You don't realize because it would have been if I look back on it, it would have actually been worse. They would have stayed together and kept that going because the last like probably a year and a half, 2 years, and my parents were together. They were hardly even in the same room as each other in the
yeah.
house. Like one would be in the living room, the other one would be in opposite rooms all the time. The only time they'd be like passing the hallway when they would be like maybe going to the bathroom or like they get something to eat and they wouldn't even hardly even talk to each other. So it was actually would have been worse. They would have tried to stay together because they would have been miserable. Both of them would have been miserable the rest of
Yeah.
their lives. And it was a bad thing at the start, but it's good now because my dad has someone that he found, and my mom's pretty much been single, other than she had one for like 4 years, but she's only had like a couple guys she actually dated for a little while since then, since like 90, probably 90, 96 maybe.
Oh,
So
wow.
my mom has been single, but my mom's one of those people that she has to be around people to
Mm-hmm.
be like sometimes she has a lot of friends and she gets really depressed if she was like me and just went on the internet and stayed home, she would get depressed because she has to be involved with people and like have like a physical like go to
Yeah.
people's house, have a physical reaction with people. So
Yeah.
she felt depressed, and plus after she had cancer, that made her even a little more depressed because I don't know
Yeah.
how it would feel to have cancer. I only saw it through like third party. I saw it like when she had it and like other family members and some of my mom's friends. Like a lot of my mom's friends now are cancer survivors. She got in with Team Survivor Northwest, and a lot of her friends are cancer survivors. So they had to deal with it too.
Yeah. That's good. These days too, because there's a lot of support that you can find also now in the internet.
My
And
cancer group, that internet, and
yeah.
I found support through people when I've been having shitty days. Like people on the internet have messaged me and go cheer up or like, oh, I'll chat with you. Like when I had my apartment fire, I was like, the whole time I was like, oh my god, because I walked out the door when the fireman told me to evacuate the building or like get out of the building. I was just wearing shorts, a shirt. Luckily, I took my new phone with me, and then I had socks on, and it was pouring down, raining outside.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So like
So
I felt pretty shitty.
in the apartment, the whole building apartment.
No, it was like mostly water and smoke damage, but it started in the guys one of the apartments right up to the right on the stairs, like running up the stairs to the right. It started because of his exhaust fan in his ceiling was on, and it sparked somehow and went like halfway down the hall. And lucky there were two sprinklers that went off above the hallway, and then they prevented it from spreading too much because the firemen didn't have to do. They were probably only there maybe for like 15 10, 15 minutes actually with the fire hose putting it out and then after the fire happened, I still remember the fireman was telling us, and he goes, if those 2 fire sprinklers didn't go off in the attic or above the hallway, the place would have burned down. So, and my landlord would have lost his dental business. It's on the bottom floor. He would have lost his dental business and all that stuff. So it would have been a big deal to all of us.
Oh wow, yeah. Good night, Sean. Thank you. It's a shot.
Bye, Sean.
Thank you, Sean.
Yep. Yeah. Thanks for coming to Marty's stream.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, and it's good to have like serious conversations about.
Let me tell you something. If I'm there in the school with you, at that time, I'm a very protective when it comes to bullying. I'm like a tomboy. I'm actually my hands are so.
You're pretty tough. What do you mean?
I'm tough. I can run very fast. Not anymore. But when I was
I can't run fast anymore. I used to be kind of fast when I was younger.
I don't like anybody bully. I don't like bullier. I can't stand it. I punch them. I happen to have a lot of fights in the school because if I see somebody's bullying, I am right there, like this, like this. I remember I punched one of my sisters because my sister is quiet. She's very quiet. She's very smart, but she never speak up when it comes especially to bullying. And I remember one of the boy like bullying her, and I went there. It's like, listen, you deal with me. You don't touch my sister. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid even if the teacher is there. Like my friend, such a protector. I mean, I'm small. I may be small, but
you're tough.
My husband is 6'1", but I could bring him down like this easy.
Yeah, he probably doesn't want to see you mad. He's like, nope, I don't want to mess with her when she's mad. When she has tempo, I stay away.
The hamster says I usually get fights with boys in school than I did with girls. Yeah. I actually also had a fight with girls, and she's a tomboy and she was strong. That was my mistake though. It was my fault because we were playing tag along and she was babysitting her baby sister. I was running. I was not looking where I'm going, because I was trying not to get caught. And this little girl run towards me. You know, when you're running fast and you can't, and the girl just run towards me too. And for some reason, I
stop sometimes.
Her, and I was I felt so bad. I felt so sorry. She punched me, and it's like I said sorry already, and she won't take it because of course, you know, she's such a big girl, you know, like a big sister. She has to protect her baby sister. So I let her punch me once, but she kept doing. I punch her back. I was like, listen, I already said sorry. I did not mean it. So that was just I think the girl that I fight with, but the rest. And my cousin told me this guy that I always fight with. I really literally like boxing. She's like, there's no way you can fight with him because he's 6'7" now. It's there's like they grow crazy. Anaknik Quindy, hello, welcome. Thank you for
Quindy.
This is strong. It's nice. But bullying is not acceptable in my world.
No, bullying's not acceptable either because I got bullied. I had a friend in high school that got bullied. I got bullied also because I have like a learning disability, and right now I have bad short-term memory. But they used to bully you for being in special ed. And like, you're in special ed. Look at him. He's not smart. He's in special ed, or he's stupid. He has to be in special ed.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. Those days, I mean, those days are really bad. But these days, you know, it's bullying. It's even like there's sign all over that it's not acceptable. And there's also a hotline or a group support, which is it's still in there, but it's not that
bullying like places you can go. Like you can, if you're getting bullied, like seriously, this is like a serious thing. Go talk to your school counselor or talk to an adult because they'll at least listen to you and maybe they'll give you advice, maybe not, but they'll at least listen to you and someone that can comfort you when you're getting bullied. Because I got bullied when I was a kid, and it's no joke because a lot of kids now, back in my day, mostly kids would just like if they got mad at somebody, they'd like beat them up or like give them a wet willy or like give them a swirly or dump them in a garbage can or like throw stuff at them. Now kids, the bullies go, I was bullied and you should never do this. They go and take a gun and shoot the school up. Just being truthful, that's not good either because they were traumatized,
Yeah.
and that then it should never lead to that point where someone goes and shoots a school up or like sets a bomb off somewhere or like and bullying is bad, worse than people think it is because there's a lot of kids right now that are getting bullied somewhere in the world.
Yeah, yeah. You do have some books on the internet too, so it's
books that have like people you can like websites you can go to and get advice on bullying, and you can talk to somebody virtually even.
Yes.
And if you need help, and there's ways to get help, and bullying's no joke, man. It's like if I saw a kid getting bullied at school, man, I would if I was walking by a school and saw a kid getting bullied, I would try to help as much as I could.
Yeah.
And I would do it for Marty. If Marty was getting bullied when she was like in school, I would have helped her because, it's like not cool to bully people. It's not straight up.
No, not me. They can't bully me. I mean, they try to bully me, but I'm fast. I run after them. I kick them. I punch them. I was like, no, you mess up with the wrong person. I won't take that. Yeah, the hamsters is true, Judy. I grew up with 9 brothers, so I was tough with them. Yeah, you are well trained. You're probably tougher than them. I am one of 10 girls, so my father pretty much raised me as a boy. So from 1 to 7 are all girls. Number 8 is the boy. So yeah, I'm like, and plus I really thought I am a boy. I didn't think I'm a girl. I never wear dress. I always wear short and shirt. I don't like girls stuff. Yeah,
that's cool. I don't really like women that wear a lot of. Well, Deborah wears dress sometimes, but I don't really go for women that wear a lot of dresses. I'd rather just wear like jeans and a t-shirt myself. Be more casual and not have to get dressed up all the time. You know what I mean? That's the way a lot of there's a lot of women in the Philippines are. They live in like the provinces or like smaller towns, and then they never get. Well, of course they can't be a lot of times because they have to work, but they don't get dressed up, or like a lot of people in the Philippines don't because they don't have a lot of money to buy that stuff in the first place.
Yeah,
a lot of them, and they don't get a lot of dresses. Even if they buy a dress, it's like a second hand or like a hand-me-down, or it's one they bought used somewhere, or they find one on sale.
Yeah, I always when we're growing up, I am only 1 year younger than my sister, but because I like to eat, I am actually a little bit bigger than her, so I cannot do the hand-me-down. Plus, I don't like girl stuff, so yeah. I'm just get a shout out to MMK. I cannot be bullied, not then, and definitely not now. From the
I don't get bullied now. I won't put up with it.
Yeah. Tina Rolex, Miss Mars, be right back. Out na po muna, miss sa work. Okay, Tina, take care. Deborah, hi. Sis, the hamsters from Deborah. All right. Tina Rolex, love you from Deborah. You are a strong woman, my friend, at the hamsters. She said, love you. She says, stay safe.
You're a strong woman too.
Yeah.
For not giving in and taking your own life, that's strong.
Yeah, it's sometimes that's what I mean. I've got used up by a friend also. That was she really tricked me. I actually one of my whole year, not just 1 month, my whole year salary in Hong Kong.
Wow.
I have to pay a loan for someone that it's pretty much kind of like I've been scammed. I've been I feel
scammed by a friend though.
I feel so met him me. But it was a professional scammer. A friend of well, actually 8 of us was victimized by the loan. what she did is we were actually considered like BFF, like best friend forever, like sisters, like that. Um,
Mhm.
we have the same day off like every Saturday, and we pretty much share like food. How she knows how much I like
Yeah,
food.
you would tell her about stuff. He would tell you about her
Yeah,
life.
so I like
You would
sisters.
hang out all the time. You would share food. You would laugh together. You would cry together.
Yes, and in Hong Kong, when I was working in Hong Kong, I only get paid once a month. So I'm
Mhm.
supporting my sister to college. I'm, sending money for
Yeah.
my parents, sending money for my parents. So we literally have to wait once a month to get that salary, right?
Mhm.
So so what she did is she offered. She kind of like make me feel like I owe her something. So
Yeah.
that's the time. So like she said, I have extra money. I can lend you money. Since we're here, why don't you just send it to your sister so you don't have to come back, because we literally spent half
Mhm.
day to one place to send the money. I said, no, she's good. She's good for the month. And but because we're friends, I said, okay, you know what? Make it easy. I'll take the money and I'll send it to my sister. So I send the money to my sister with her money.
Mhm.
So the next month when I got my salary, I give it back to her.
Yeah.
And then the next month she borrowed money from me. So because I have she lent me the money, so I
Yeah.
lent her the money, and the next month it's kind of tricky. She made it like 6 months long to have that trust built up on me. So she borrowed money, and she paid back on time the next month, and she borrowed three times, like every
Yeah.
other month, and she paid on time all the time. And then after a year, you know, to make the story short, after a year, so we have a good relationship already. I have a trust on her, and she had trust on me. And one day she knocked on my door because she knows where I live. She knocked on my employer's door because I live with I babysit, so I'm like a nanny in Hong Kong. She knocked on the door and she said she was crying in tears,
Mhm.
literally like end of the world. It's like, oh my god, I need your help. My brother got a motorbike
Yeah.
accident, brain coming out in her, like his life is 50-50. I need emergency money. I need to send it to Philippines right away, because I know for sure in the Philippines, if you have no money, they will not do any operation on you if you need that
Yeah.
operation. So like, I need the money so much. I'm like, she was literally like acting like shaking, like, oh my god, I don't know what, you're my angel, you're gonna save you're the angel of my brother, you're gonna save the life of my brother. I said like, I don't have money. It's like, oh, you can borrow you can make a loan. I said like, I can't. My passport is with my employer. It's like, she even helped me how to approach my employer to get my passport, and she brought
Mhm.
me the place where the loan is, like
Yeah.
the banker, like I could borrow the money. She guided me, and she even make my best friend, like one of my other best friends, so because you
Mhm.
need three guarantor for you to borrow the money. Plus, you have to show your passport and all your documents. So I have all the documents. She helped me out. So I borrowed the money good for 1 year. Like I have to pay. I loaned the money for her
Mhm.
so-called emergency for her brother,
Yeah.
because brother's life
Oh,
is
yeah. So
and
what you were doing is to give the thing. I know what she was doing. She was wanting to be friend with you, and she was building up your trust, or trying to get you to trust her. And then she was probably conniving that she was gonna eventually ask for money, and then
and
and
so the
then
thing is, it's not just me. She in within days she went to 8 people within the
Mhm.
same building, and some of them
Wow,
are the next day.
she was
Her
just scamming
approach,
you.
her approach is the same way. She
Yeah,
approached the other friend, and so I borrowed money for her for the whole year, and she promised that she will pay back the money.
mhm. Yeah,
She disappeared after 1 month, so I have
yeah.
to
She
pay.
disappeared. She did it on purpose, so she didn't have to pay it back.
Yeah, so yeah, literally
That's not a real friend.
my whole year of salary. It's like my whole year of salary. So I have to believe or not, I don't know how to massage.
Oh.
I go to my friends, friends like friends, like, oh, you want to do extra money? Also, I do the massage because I have literally nothing left every month because I have to pay that loan. And I go meet up my aunt, my relative in the bus 13 where the Central Park is. If you anyone from Hong Kong, they know where is the bus 13 is. That's
Mhm.
the place that everybody, all Filipino, the contract worker, they go there and eat.
Yeah.
And I will meet my aunt there and give me I share the food because I don't have enough money to send anymore in the Philippines. So the money I have left is just for my sister's allowance,
Mhm.
and it's not even enough for me to pay her tuition. And believe it or not, I had to make her stop. I said, "Listen, I can't afford to send you to college anymore. I've
Mhm.
been I've been scammed."
Yeah.
And that time too, at the same time, I also have already like getting to know my I'm friend with my husband, and we don't have computer that time too, so I have to pay the computer to pay per hour to use the computer and the internet to to chat with online friends.
Mhm.
I told my husband like, listen, I have to cut it for only like every other month because I don't have money to pay for my for my bills.
Yeah.
And it's like, why you have to pay for the internet? It's like, yeah, of course. Like we go to the place like a internet computer place, pay for
Internet cafe.
yeah, like a cafe,
Mhm.
and it was it was uh it was it was nice that my husband actually sent me to like, okay, no, I don't want you to cut off my communication with you. So he will
Yeah.
send money every month to help me with my telephone bills. And because I want to cut my cell phone because I don't have money to pay for it. So he
Yeah.
will so he sent me the money to and actually it was nice because he sent me the money and I have and there's still extra and I have that money extra send it to my family for a while.
Oh, that's cool.
And then we met each other, but I never mentioned about I never mentioned about the loan. I did not mention anyone to that especially my family because the my aunt actually warned me about all those scammers about the bank loan. But I
Mhm.
thought the loan that I borrowed for my friend is valid because it's emergency. It's life between life and death. I really thought I'm an angel. I saved her brother's life, but it was actually kind of like you know I was
Mhm.
I was scammed. So, but anyway, so when my husband decided, we fell in love, and he processed my papers to come to USA, and I still have, I think, 4 or 5 more months because it's a whole year.
Yeah. Takes a while.
I have
That
5 more
works.
months, I think, left to pay, and the visa is only good for I think a month or 3 months, and it's like, okay, the paper is ready, you can go to USA. And I said like, I'm not ready. Well, I'll just go for another 3 months. It's like, why?
Mhm.
You want to go with me? It's like, and then that was the time I kind of tell him, I was like, listen, I can't leave. I owe I owe a bank here. I need to pay before before I
Yeah.
what happened here. This before I leave the country. So yeah, he was he was in love, so he paid for my loan.
That's cool. He loved you.
Oh yeah, so I
He's
was
still
yeah.
loving you.
I
Hopefully. I
after
mean,
that is that he's willing to do anything to be with him, to be with him. So that was something.
yeah.
It
That's
was,
a good guy. Yeah.
yeah, he is. Yeah, he's a good egg. I'll give him.
Yeah. And you're a good lady. I can just tell you have a wonderful heart. You treat me like I'm your brother, so that's a good thing.
Yeah,
I look at you as like a sister. You know, you're sweet. You treat people with kindness. You treat people with
thank
respect. You're really loving.
yeah.
It doesn't matter what you. I don't care what you look like on the outside. You're an awesome person on the inside. That's why everybody comes to your chat because you're sweet. You have a good heart. You treat everybody the way they should be treated.
I
You
think
know?
I think the people that raised me did well. I actually grew up from a lot of different family. You know, because my family are very poor. So
Mm.
I literally came from a family who has nothing. We don't
Yeah.
have bathroom. We don't have electricity. We don't have water in our house. I mean, I need, you know.
Bye, Sis Marine. Yep.
Bye, Maureen. Thank you for coming. We just kind of
Yeah.
like
Thank you
have
for
chat.
supporting Marty.
So it's yeah, it's and I live with relatives to go to school.
Uh, and have
So
more money. Yeah.
yeah, so at the age of 10, no, actually 7 years old, we already live with our relatives just to go to school. So it's a fortunate, and also it's a blessing that we have family and relatives that willing to take us
Yeah.
to help us to go to school. So that's also, so and also I'm grateful for my parents to do that sacrifice. It's a big sacrifice for our parents
Yeah.
not to see their kids for the whole year.
Yeah. Yeah. It is.
Yeah, and and also grateful for the people that take us and send us to school. I mean,
Yeah. Like your family that took you, they didn't treat you like whatever it was. If they were your grandma and grandpa
yeah,
or your
it's
aunts and
a
uncles, they
relative.
treated you like they were you were one of their kids, and
Yeah,
they
relative,
probably
yeah.
still if those people are still alive, they probably still love you to this day and treat you like their kid.
Uh, yeah, one of my relative is one of the richest in the town. So whenever I need for school, right away, right there, it's like, oh, I need project. This is how much, right there. But of
Uh,
course, we just sit around there. At the age of 10 years old, I have to wake up at 4:30, clean the whole house, feed the the pigs, shower them, clean them, and go to school and come back at lunchtime, do the same thing, feed the pigs, so and a weekend go to the farm. But it's worth it. I don't have that kind of luxury that kids
yeah.
like my son like now, that he can eat whatever he wants. He can, uh
Hmm.
all the food that he can eat, or the gadgets, but he's
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good thing. But yeah, you're just saying, well, because what you came from, you're like, be grateful for what you got. And you're telling your son that because you go, be grateful that you have a cell phone. You can like play video games, whatever he does. You can watch TV. You can go on the internet. You can choose what you want to eat when you want to eat it.
Yeah.
You know.
Philip Yannick, hello, welcome, thank you,
Hi,
thank you.
Philip.
Master like.
And you have like the clothes on your back. You have clean drinking water. It's kind of makes him feel like he's on a high horse, but it's the truth. Like
Yeah.
I know people in my family that were poor.
Yeah, I
They had running water and all that stuff. But my mom used to have to. My mom, when she was a kid, used to have to drink powdered milk because they couldn't afford to buy regular milk. You know, it's like
yeah,
some people like that, like my because like people like that. It's just you come to appreciate. When she said, like when Marty said, I heard this a little earlier. She goes, I didn't have water. I had to walk like I don't know what she said. I think she said 5 miles. I'm not sure, but she said she had to walk.
miles. Yeah, we have to walk to get our drinking
Yeah,
water.
to get water. That makes me go, damn, man. I have it good. I could just go right to the tap or right to the refrigerator when I was a kid and hit the little button on the refrigerator and get filtered drinking water. And that makes you more connected to her because she's like, and she feels grateful now from what I know anyway that she has like all that because she knows what it's like to be in a struggle back in the day. And she's grateful to have like. I bet you're grateful you can have like you can just go. Oh, I'm gonna go take a shower, and I can go
Yeah,
take a shower, a
I
warm
remember.
shower.
I remember my mother took me to the bubon. I don't know how. It's like you dig a hole and there's water there to come out. So we call
Oh
it
yeah, I don't know what you call that either. It's like you dig under the water and water comes out. I don't know what you call that, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
um early in the morning. Like we were planning to go to the market. So the jeepney would come in our town once a week only that time. So we have to get ready, and she took I think we get ready to go to school. I think I don't remember, but I never forget that she took me to the place like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, and she just dumped the whole cup, like big cup, like we call it tabo,
Mm,
right on my head. I was screaming because it's so cold. It was freezing. I was
mm,
like I don't need to take a shower early this morning, but it's like I get spunky because my mouth was so like so loud. I was screaming. I don't want to take a shower. The cold. It feels like 60 degree, and then on the top
yeah,
of that freezing water. Thanks. I don't remember. I get sick, but I never want to do that again.
yeah. And I know now even I've heard some Filipinos go, I don't even have hot water. I'm like, what? Yeah, and then I have to take like cold showers because
Yeah,
they don't. Some people live out in the province. They don't have a way to heat their water because they're so far out. But like they have a thing you can get. You can get some of them have like portable water heaters. They're like a little unit that's like separate from the walls, and plumbed into the walls, not like a permanent unit where it's like screwed to the floor like in America, and it's
yeah,
plumbed into the house. It's like a portable unit you hook up to your shower. You can get them here if you're poor too, and you want like hot water. You hook it up to your shower. You plumb it in just to your shower head, and then gives you hot water. And then or you can plumb it into like your kitchen faucet or like a faucet somewhere, and it pumps hot water through the unit, and then you can get hot water from it.
yeah. It's
You know, and like you in Filipinos now go, I don't have hot water.
good night,
I'm like,
brother.
wow.
Good night, Daddy Wolf.
Hi, Lone Wolf. But yeah, like, and just saying, you didn't grow up with that. I feel fortunate then, because I was raised in a middle class family where my dad made enough money to support a whole family without even my mom working. When
That's
when I was younger, he probably made
a
like
lot of
100,000 a year.
experience that.
You know,
Yeah,
and I feel fortunate, but it gives more of a connection to you because you're like so grateful now for what you have. You know.
right. Yeah, I am grateful. I'm grateful what I have here, everything here. You know, it's and I remember in our town, you have to wait the whole day for your transportation. Pretty much, you go to the market because buy whatever you need, and you
Mhm.
have to wait for the jeepney to fill in before they will leave. So I remember that I stayed in the jeepney for like 2-3 hours, just
Yeah.
and you don't want to miss it. You don't want to go around to miss it. Otherwise, you will wait for the next day.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember also like on the Friday and Sunday we have to walk like 3 to 5 hours
Oh, geez.
because there's no there, especially when it rains, our road turns into a river.
Yeah, yeah, like the dirt road. Yeah,
Yeah, so
it gets
like
washed out by the rain.
yeah, I remember Friday evening we leave, and then the jeepney cannot go up in our barrio
Mhm.
farm. We call it barrio because it's the road turns into a river, and so we have to walk, and we walk in the dark. We walk one in hand, and we walk in like a river going up.
Mhm.
And then I remember my mother would have that hot soup. We call it sinigang, because she knows that we're hungry and cold when we get there. And some other kids have to walk another hour to go to their to the mountain to go to their family. And they're so happy that my mother would always make extra food for all the kids. That
Mhm.
and Sunday, by the time Sunday, and then we're lucky if it's sunny and there's a jeepney that we can take a ride going back to the center for us to go to school. Otherwise, we would walk again down to another town for us to go take a ride. So
Oh,
that's
geez. Yeah.
going up is like it will take us like 3 to 5 hours because it's going uphill, but going
Yeah,
down
like
it
steep
doesn't
hill.
take an hour. I mean 2 hours because it's going down, so it's more like running halfway.
Easier, yeah, easier to walk down a hill than it is up. Takes
And
more
here
effort. Yeah.
I don't even have to walk. Like it's I drive wherever I go. Even like I can walk it for like 15-30 minutes. I've been lazy, but it's pretty much I've been very been blessed. You know, it's too much. There's so much. I would say like there is so much opportunity here and so much blessing that a lot of kids don't realize
Hmm.
that they are very lucky and they have so much blessings compared to
I got a thing for you. What you should, if a kid thinks they're entitled to stuff, have him watch a video of like there's a video you can give from Vice TV, I think it is, of the slums in Tondo, Philippines, and just have him watch that and then go, if you feel entitled to stuff now, and then you're messed up in the head or something, or you're not right because well, look at the Tondo, man. I watched the thing on it on TV probably like a year ago or something, or 2 years ago about the slums in Tondo. And I'm
Mhm.
like, oh my God, there's people live like that. Just like look at their jail. It's in is it in Manila or wherever it is?
Yes.
They have like if I can show up my hands, they have like these up in the ceiling. They have like these like platform like these kind of almost bunks they had to make. They go across and they have people laying shoulder to shoulder next to each other, laying
Yeah.
flat prone and in the jail.
Yeah. And
And you
people here
look at the condition. I'm like, geez,
that's
you
what I
know. And you
we have
look at Tondo. That's where Tropical Tim lives. He lives in
mhm.
freaking Tondo, and I mean, it's poor. I mean, just to be an example, and like there's that, what is it called, Smoky Mountain in Tondo, big garbage dumping. And they just show a kid a video of that and go, and you could even tell anybody or any kid you see or like other Filipinos can do is go look at that in the Philippines, and you should be grateful for what you have because look what those kids and those adults have to deal with.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
mean
and it'll
there's
make them more grateful for what they have.
that grow up
And
in
they
a
get feel entitled. Yeah,
nice family and rich family or middle
yeah.
class that they're comfortable, but there is a lot of children especially from the farm now. This is a lot better because like my town
Hmm.
now, our home now has electricity, has two kitchen, we have dirty kitchen outside, we have kitchen inside, we have our own bathroom, so it's more
Hmm.
how do you call that, improvise.
Yeah.
So which is good. So a lot of kids actually now in the Philippines don't experience what we had before.
Yeah, well, it's not just like here. I know. I had, well, they're mostly dead now, all of them, but I had family members that I knew in my lifetime. They were when I was alive. They grew up in the Depression, United States, when like well, probably like millions of people were out of jobs and they couldn't afford to eat one day. It's
Mhm.
like the Depression was the crappiest time in America. That was like in the 20s and 30s. You know.
Let's
And a lot
Jack
of people
is
experience that where they couldn't even barely eat, or, you know, you know.
Venice Beach. Was that in Italy, right?
No, Venice Beach is in California.
Ah, okay, yeah.
It's north of I believe it's north of L.A. If I remember if I'm looking at the state right, I think it's north of L.A. a little bit, and might be in the same county. I think it's the same county, but it's north of L.A. a little ways. Venice Beach is like a rich part of the this is one of the rich parts of the state. Well, it's a rich part of the United States, kind of. A lot of people that have a lot of money live there.
Ah,
'Cause,
okay. So it's more like rich area.
yeah, I was going to sleep. Ah, lone wolf. He'll be
Yeah.
back soon. Yeah, Sean knows he'll be back soon because he always says goodbye like a bunch of times.
I gotta get ready too because I have to work tomorrow. Thank you so much, Brett, for hanging out with us, with me here in the
You're
panel.
always welcome. And
And
it was a good chat. Thank you.
thank you for
I
the
learned a
support
lot about you. I learned a lot about like
and the
there's a lot of
hamster.
stuff.
Teach them how to play billiards, aka 8 Phillips Jack. Love the hamster. Sean William,
Baseball.
thank you, Mundoy. Who's here? Lone Wolf, if you're still up. And who else? Let me just shout out anyone here. Check out the Rileys,
Mundoy.
Mundoy,
The Hapsters, is she still here?
the Halfsters. Yes, thank you so much, Tina Rollray. I
Judy, is she still
was in
here?
the movie too. Yeah,
Bill
Sean,
Riley. Riley.
Yeah, and Jack, just again
Bye,
to
Jack. We love you.
yes.
Who else was here? Trying to scrolling up as far as
Yeah.
I'm still scrolling up. Maureen Michelle, she went already, so she's probably not here. But Maureen Michelle and Ken.
Yeah, Davao Dawn and MMK.
Anak and Queen Day, or how do you say that?
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta check her out and
Yanni Amodia. I think Yanni Amodia had to go too. She might still be here lurking, but
yeah,
Yanni Amodia.
yeah. Mundoy, Gang 32 channel was here earlier. Yeah, so yeah, thank you
Yeah.
so much. It was a nice chat, Brett.
You're welcome, sis. Anytime. Love you, and
Love
glad you didn't take your life when
Yeah.
you were thinking about it, because you wouldn't be here with any of us, and you wouldn't have me as a brother, and I
Yes,
wouldn't have you as a sister. So that's good.
yes, thank you. Debbie, of course, is
Yeah.
here. Yes.
So bye, everybody.
When he
Thanks
comes,
for having me on the panel. Thanks for the good chat.
Yeah.
Wasn't the happiest chat, but it was a good chat. We went deep into stuff, so that's always good.
Yes, yeah. We see there's always a brighter day.
Yeah, there's always a better day, and you'll make the best of what comes tomorrow, I guess.
Yes.
Whatever's thrown at you. And bye, everybody, and bye, sis Marty. Yep, I'm out.
Love, love, love. Love, love. Aloha is here. Thank you very much. Good night.